It is my second ever Tampa Never Sleeps run, and it is about to start in 1 minute. No preamble, no flashbulbs, no checkbooks, no line. We're about to be haunted by something we've yet to define. Is everyone ready for a gorilla stream today? Totally straight in. This is one of the most stacked weeklies you can enter. Punk, Kaba, many others of many regard have joined Tampa Never Sleeps. And I will be first on stream yet again. Things have shaken out in a way that I will be first on the official stream yet again this time. And let's see here. I'm looking at the bracket right now. I'm waiting for them to tell me. I'd stream instantly if you lose. If you guys are unaware of what this is Tampa Never Sleeps. This is a stacked online tournament that happens every week with many pro players, people around my skill level and anyone in between. It's a bit of a scary tournament to enter, but I can't be shaken out of this. Because my win condition is improvement. And if we can do that, then we've succeeded. Tampa Never Sleep, Tiger Never Sleep. But it's good to see everyone. Let me give everybody a quick hello before we get into this. Welcome Spaniard, welcome Clown Wrangler, welcome Blitz Railgun, welcome Santi, welcome Nanada, welcome El Burrito, welcome Darko. Scrolling through more. Welcome Spaniard, welcome Doc Rockjaw, welcome Keta Coco, good to see you. Welcome Cryptid, welcome G-Max, welcome Don, welcome Skia. Hold on. Welcome Mayu, welcome Butler, welcome Beat Shaban, welcome Mizahashi. Scrolling through more. See here. I think I'm almost caught up here. Welcome G-Max, welcome Kazmic, good to see you. Scrolling through more. Welcome Giga My Goddess, good to see you. Welcome Tonka, welcome Rack, it's good to see you. Good luck Shimada, thank you. Are you entering today or are you still in Tekken land? Alright, let me go through here. I think that's everyone here. Bracket, I don't have the bracket up, unfortunately. I forgot to make a command for it. Alright, let me see who's first. Good luck to join, good to start once in my lobby. Good luck, have fun. Search for user code. Hold on, I think I see what to do now. Okay, I have to search for user code and get in the lobby this way. I'm gonna make let me react to this message, and then let me hide this here. Because I have to join the lobby for the stream right now, to join for the first match. So I'm gonna hide the screen, and then I'm gonna yop in here. 1 sec. Jump on this. Let me move this. I'm gonna check in. Okay, I've checked in. Custom room invite by TNS Lucas. Okay, that makes it much easier. Thank God for the custom room invite feature, man. Thank God for this shit. That would be like waffling around. What blood waffling about, man? What blood waffling about? Okay, so I'm good to start as soon as I join. Let me make the game visible yet again. Here we go. I'm going to fight High Master Co-op. Have I fought this person before? Is this the same Cammy I fought last time? Sunset, it's good to see you in Rave Factor. It's good to see you too. This might be the same Cammy that I fought last run. I'm secretly in SF6 land. Shh, don't tell anyone. Early SHISHOU. Nico, it's good to see you. This is a gorilla stream today. I said that I might stream this or I might not stream this. But I decided that I'll gain more from streaming it than I would just doing it on my own. So let's lock in here. I'm going to try to take this as seriously as possible, so I might not be as joking as I usually do. Nice shimmy. I delayed that there because I knew I was going to reach them in time. Nice DP. Good whiff punish. Nice throw. I can make a comeback potential. Nah, never mind. I was gonna say I can make a comeback potentially off this, but this is a high master player. This is a scary individual for me in Diamond 3 to be fighting. Okay, jump and throw. They're ready for a whiff punish. Tech throw. Meaties. Overhead. Nice parry. Shit, good cross up there. They're not gonna get a big reward off of it though. DP. We're almost burnt down on both sides here. Nice! Nice! Good one there. Good one there. She's getting into my range here, so I'm just gonna walk in and walk out. I'm gonna see if I can scare her a bit. Walk up throw. This could kill. She could kill off this. It was a good game. It was a good game. That was a good game so far. I'm happy with that. Regardless of whatever happens here, that was a good game. That was a great round there. I locked the fuck in. What's good, Ehi? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, good first round. Good first round. I want to take a second to breathe. I'm jumping in again. I'm holding my own against this person. So that means they don't scare me. With punish. Jump in. Keep in the corner. Tech though. Nice delay tech. Okay, nice reaction there. That was a bit of a clown game on my part. That was a bit of a casino game on my part. But they're dropping. They're nervous as well. They did it out. Toe. Loose. We take this. I didn't want to spend any meter. I was about to spend a little bit of meter. Don't stress, Cammy. I'll always be your headache. I pressed. Walk up. Maybe DP here. Didn't come out. It's okay. I did a little too late. Back throw here. Nice meaty. Spend. Nice throw there. That was a good option. She's going for a delay tech, but I think that she just caught my option anyway. Okay, nice one there. Kami's a character where her limbs are still like a bit of a black box to me and how they work. DP. Okay. DP. Nice with punish. I'm dead. GG's. Unfortunate. GG, GG. GG. That was a good set there. That was a good set there. I think we did as good as we could as a Diamond 3 player against a Thai Master. GG's. GG's. I think that we've proven that we might... Oh shit. Wait, was I not supposed to rematch here? My bad. My bad. I think I'm supposed to get out. This isn't best of... This isn't first to 3, is it? I don't think this is first to 3. I think we're still in here. Can someone tell me? Am I bugging myself? Guys, am I bugging myself? Can someone tell me? I need to know like right now if anyone knows how TNS works. Please. Is she panicking? I'm panicking because I don't know if I'm supposed to be playing right now. I'm playing really well up until this. I'd fight it out. You're right. That's extremely unfortunate. I think it's first to 3. I think I might have just given myself away. I'm like actually pissed off right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like actually really pissed off that I pissed away this match here. I'm like really tilted now. I thought that it was first to 2 and then I fucked up. I'm actually really mad. I'm actually so mad. That last one was such a fucking wash. GG's, GG's. GG's. I'm so mad because I thought it was first to 2 and I let that one wash away. I'm so mad. When the mental games, shut up, dude. Holy. Wait, I thought I was mad. I'm just like, that pisses me off because I thought it was first to 2. That was my bad. I should have read. That wasn't anyone else's bad besides mine. But the confusion of the last one, like that genuinely made me so mad because I thought that I was still, like I thought that was it. And that I just made a mistake and I was holding start to stop it. That makes me, I'm so mad. I played really well when I was actually playing the game. What would it be first to 3? That's what I was thinking too. That's so unfortunate. Rudy, it's good to see you, Matt. It's good to see you. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm not tilted about the result of the game. And Atticus P, it's good to see you too. I hope you're doing well. I'm not tilted about the result of the game. I'm only tilted about my lack of reading leading me to give up the 3rd game. And then not being able to fight back in time because then I just got really mad. I thought that was for out of pool matches. That's what I thought too, in all honesty. But this is literally, like, there's a big thing that says, like, first to 3. So this is my bad. It says all matches will be best of 3 of 5 games, first to 3. So it's my bad for not reading. If you're holding your own that 3rd match, just psyched you out. I think I could have done fine. I think I could have done fine. Moving into the next match, I don't feel like it's gonna be too bad. I just have to like unpsych myself out. Like even if that was a 3-0, the first 2 that I was genuinely fighting were like so equal that I think I could have taken them if I was just a step ahead in terms of knowledge. That's so that's so unfortunate, man. That's so unlucky. Okay. Who's my next opponent? Match is coming up. Who's my next opponent? I'm like tempted to go to like the TNS chat and be like, sorry, I thought it was first to 2 and I gave up. But I think that would be very, you know, I think that would be kind of grim thing to do for sure. Tias, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Red Polaris is good to have you here too. I was about to. Time to move on. I mean, like, easier said than done, but I know it's true. We do not go 0-2 here. I went 1-2 last time, which is decent enough. Man, it's like you got like a fucking grip on my heart on that one. Like there was like a demon gripping my heart after. Like there's nothing worse than feeling like you lost in a situation that was just like a misunderstanding. Kick some ass tonight? Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I got the next one. I got the next one. Whoever's next, they got out of their first pool. If I could have fought my way back with the knowledge that I gained from this match, whoever lost their first game in pools, I might be able to beat them. In fact, I will be able to beat them. Quick hope for a mulligan? No, I'm not gonna do that. It's literally my bad for not reading. Because I go to a weekly every week where it's first to 2 until it's first to 3 in the top 8. And I think that my muscle memory has just gone to the point where like, I re-accept because I want to play more, but then also like my brain memory is like, it's first to 2. There's no might, there's only will. I'll do my best. The only thing I can promise you is that I'm gonna play my best in the next one. Tore, Soeno, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, the only thing I can promise you is that the next one I'm playing my best. I'm not getting psyched out by the misunderstanding like that ever again. It's a learning opportunity. It's like Haikyuu, you know? What's the tournament structure? Is it double elim? It is double elim, and then if you go 1-2 or 0-2, you can be put into the special kids bracket. You match. Who am I up against next? How's your ads? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Good luck, Shisho. Thank you, thank you. Everything is a teachable moment, Giga Chad. So true. Real. Cobus, it's good to see you too. I hope you're having a good one. That's what I learned too. So if you guys were in the Discord, I was saying before that to pump myself up for this match, or for this tournament today, and also to get more sparring time in, Sunset and I had a long set where we played 10 matches. I think it was like it still ended the same result as in it was Sunset's game, but they were different matches. Like down to the heart of it, they were such different matches than when we went one-on-one on stream like a few weeks ago. Like it did not feel the same at all. It felt like the level up was very obvious. So I think too, my level up in those first two games, the power of that level up is more inspiring than the frustration of the confusion. SHISHOU jump scare. DJ Pan, it was good to see you. I hope you're doing well. This is gonna be, this is my gorilla stream today. I don't ever do gorilla streams because I try to keep it to schedule as much as possible. I was sliding up the chair that time too. Hi, Wei, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You missed a very heartbreaking moment. I played really well just now. I was holding my own against the master, high master Kami player, and I was actually doing pretty well. And then I thought it was 1-2. And then I accidentally rematched into 1-3 thinking it was 1-2, but it was actually 1-3 the whole time. And then I stopped playing because I kept asking people if it was 1-2 or 1-3. And at that point, that was the loss, because that was when my momentum got taken off. Because I thought what I was doing was holding up the entire tournament, you know? So I had an incredible first two games. And then the third game was literally like, there was nothing you could do because I thought that the game was over. And I stopped playing. And then when I finally got back to playing, I was out of my groove. But it happens. It happens. Losers round 1. No games reported. When do I fight this person? Oh, they DQ'd. No wonder. Okay, let me drop the bracket here. Let me drop the bracket in chat real quick. Overview. The next person was James Musashi, and they DQ'd. So they must have just not showed up. All right, advances to losers 2. Winner of GC. Okay. Let me drop this in chat real quick for you guys. Mexican Panini, it's good to have you. Your manners were your undoing. This time it's time to challenge the callous wolf inside of me. So true. This time there's gonna be no survivors. I'm gonna let out the Akuma player within myself. This is gonna be the Satsui no Hado of the Shimada Dojo. Okay, so here's the bracket. Here's the bracket. But here's the bracket. Here's the bracken. I'm gonna see if I can leave out of these other events before I look at the bracket on stream. Okay. I'm technically not 1 and 2 anymore, or 0 and 2, because I got the DQ. But that does mean whoever I fight next, Kamio Frage is the next person I fight. Okay. I'm gonna have to start fighting them. View match. Check-in is available shortly. Okay. Kamio Frage is who I'm supposed to fight next. In pool A4. In match, I think GC. Unless this is after GC. This is AU. 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 That's my pool there. That's my pool there. Tragedy plus time equals comedy. I had my own Woshige moment. I feel like that's when you know that you're like becoming a real fighting game player, is when you have a Woshige moment. You know what I mean? It was like a reverse Woshige moment where Woshige thought that he won, and then he got up and then stopped playing. This was like the reverse Woshige where I thought I lost and I thought I was BMing by rematching. DQ, we take those. It's kind of like the best OS of all time, because on the books we're not 0 and 2 even if we lost the next one. But off the books, I can still join the redemption bracket if we lose this one. All right, let me check in here. Waiting for opponent. My next opponent is Kamio Frage. I want to see their stats a little bit here. What are their stats in general? TNS 416. Wait, that's this one. Okay, they went 1 and 2, I think, at another event. And then they went 1 and 2 again at another event after that. Or maybe that was 2 and 2. It was the Gulag and it was the Vortex. Those are the 2 other sets that I've seen them. So they went 3-0 to their first match in Winners Round 1. In Winners Round 2, they went 0 and 3 versus Mike X. Who I'm not aware of who Mike X is. But they have a tag in front of their name, so they might have some sort of like bearing it all. Okay. They got 9th place in a previous TNS. That's scary. That's pretty scary. Okay. Please set up a lobby and invite your opponent. I want to let them know. Setting up lobby. Okay, I'm going to set up the lobby, and then I'm going to invite my next opponent. TNS is scary. TNS is definitely like the most scary tournament that I've joined. Search for rooms. Alright, not search for room. Create room. Private. Passcode. I don't think I need a passcode if it's private. Creating. He's friend. I can't say that, man. Not on twitch.tv. Oh, wait. Now I'm going to search their user code. Copy paste this. This system is so much easier when you can just copy paste the user code. Of course, the user code is like, no. Okay, it's a Kimberly player. It's a Kimberly player, which that doesn't bode well for me right now. That doesn't bode well for me right now, because that's a very scary character for me. But we're gonna learn. Let's learn something. Good bit chatter. Kimberly is a very, very scary character for me. But no matter who people play, they can't scare me out of doing my best. Give me another song here. Let's take this one. Shit. Quit. It scares me less knowing that this is first to 3. Get back here. Two stocks. Meaties. Level 1. We'll get level 1 yet again. Go. Meaty. You can't scare me out of doing my best. Ace Republic, it's good to see you. Shimmy. Throw. 2 stocks. +1. Jump. You can't scare me out of doing my best. Not when I have massive fermenting drugs on my side. That's game 1. Go. Caught him on the edge there. Nice one. I'm not giving them any purchase. Go red. Nice throw. Good back throw. You're going down. You're going down. Here, I'm taking you down. Don't get impatient with it. Kamikaze, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I know the impetus with Kimberly players. Don't get impatient with it, brother. Don't get impatient with it. Good setup there. Interesting setup. Watch shimmy. Nice throw loop. Good DP. Okay. I tried to stop her in the anti-air there. Dumb delay my air momentum by doing dive kick. The dive kick is a bit delayed. This is my win. You're not scaring me out of anything. You're not scaring me out of anything today. I'm not going 0-2. This is the main menu song of Street Fighter 6. Start with the low. Gain momentum. Make them waste their meter. Blade tech needs to be a little bit later. Nice shimmy. Good air shimmy. DP. Good wait there. Good patience. I can't do that anymore. Nice. Good throw. Sounds more like SF5, but I got you. No, this is SF5. Is that not what I said earlier? Okay, I checked with the wrong button. Nice, good DP. Dive 1-2. I delay it. This could be a scary combo. She gets level 3 off. Not today. Not today. I'm spending it. This is to keep me alive. This is to keep me alive and to create a gap in drive here. Now, I don't get true Oki after this, but I can dash and jump. DP? Fuck. My DP didn't come out. DP would have been the answer there, but it didn't come out. That's another point on the knowledge belt here to make. Is my reversal timing was a bit whack there. But I could have won that set. Come on, hit the wall. I'm in. 2 stocks. Okay, I'll take that trade. Go. Throw loop. Nice throw there. You should have gone for a back throw though. Okay, so supposed to be reversal. Yet again, the reversal did not come out. Okay. Nice one. Nice setup there. She can kill at the level 3 soon. Nice. Okay, it's down to the final game here. Pep Up, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. DSP, it's good to have you here too. She get off SHISHOU? I got this. Final game here. Adjustment, don't jump as much. Try poking from out here and try and stop her when she's trying to skip neutral. Get out of a range where her neutral is oppressive. And then force her into a range where like I can whiff punish her. That seems to be the play here. And then if I can, get her off me early. Like here. Strike throw situation. I'm fine trading health for corner. Unlucky spacing. This is my last life. This is my last life in the tournament. You can't scare me. Should have back thrown. Shimmy. Good punish. It's plus. This isn't gonna kill, but it's gonna do a lot of damage. No matter what, never give up. GG's. GG's. That was very well played. Okay, let me just do the housekeeping real quick. Game 1 was me. Game 2 was me. And then the next 3 were them. Okay, game 1 was me. Game 2 was me. And then the next 3 were them. I'm doing the bracket right now. I'm on the first to 2. That is true. That is true. Okay, I'm at 0 and 2. But regardless of the result, this was a much different tournament than the last one. Regardless of the result, this was a much different tournament than the last one where I played significantly more competently. Now, is it heartbreaking? Yes. Yeah, for sure. Because I thought I was doing really well. And the result of the first one was very sad. But, you know, we're simply just pushing the snow up the hill more and more each day until it becomes a bigger and bigger boulder. How do you feel the difference between TNS and locals? TNS is significantly more stacked. Locals are stacked too, but it's stacked in the terms that there's 5 killers and like everyone else is like a filler character like me. TNS is significantly more stacked because like everyone who joins is joining because they think that they can like fight punk. You know what I mean? If you can take 2 games off of a master, you'll get out of Diamond 5 in seconds once you start getting them. I think that we played really well. It's also chill that you can chat with the other person too. Okay, how do I enter the other bracket? How do I enter the redemption bracket? Because I didn't do it last time. I don't know how I can enter it. How do I... Does anyone know how I can enter it? Hold on. If you go 0-2 or 1-2 in your main bracket, you can enter it. If you want 0-2... Oh, join. Hold on. Join. Okay. I'm taking a moment so I don't say anything untoward. Also, thank you for the water too. Because I think that was such a good run. I think that my competitive spirit makes it so that losing that is very... Like, it's a bitter sense, but you can't have the sweet satisfaction without, like, the bitter trials to get there. You know what I mean? 10-game streak bonus gets you 1,000 points. Yes, sir! I did get knocked out of one, but it's because of a Kimberly player, but I think I understand this character significantly more. You have to be willing to be beat down. I enjoyed those matches. I think that they're very enjoyable matches. I'm glad that you guys are here for them. And Antonio, thank you for the water. And Smidge, it's good to see you too. I hope you're doing well. Okay. When does this start? When does the redemption bracket start? I'm holding it together right now. Did someone DQ themselves just to go into the redemption bracket? Because James Musashi DQ'd themselves like during my set. I think that they DQ'd themselves to go into the redemption bracket. Because they lost the first one. Unless they DQ'd both of them. It seems like that was their play. That's kind of a funny way to get into like a more beginner bracket. I think being able to box against master players, like get into their face and be able to box against them like that, means that within enough time, they'll be able to play significantly better for sure. I could see it for sure. Because I also didn't let someone who plays a matchup that I find very difficult scare me. And I stopped them like more times than they were able to stop me. There was just situations down there that were like, I think it was just up to matchup knowledge too. Your nerves look better every single time you were cleaned into your supers. Thank you, thank you. There were some combo drops for sure, but I think that they were less impactful than they've been in the past. I think the only one that was impactful was I think I dropped one in the last game, which then prevented me from taking the round to get a life back. But otherwise, I think that we did pretty well. I think my nerves have subsided. I think Musashi just didn't check in. They didn't play their first match either. Yeah, maybe they just didn't know, but they also like actively joined the redemption bracket. What if this was like... What if James Musashi was like the one guy from the first season of Hunter x Hunter, where like they're doing the Hunter exam, and then he purposely fails to like keep back the first timers? Dude, that would actually be such an insane type of person. Is if you purposely go 0-2 in a tournament like this with the redemption bracket so that you could terrorize the people who like enter it naturally. I respect it. I respect that when the drops happen, you still made the best of the situation going for throw and stuff. Thank you, SFR. S tier gatekeeping. I think like it's the guy from Hunter x Hunter Arc 1 that gives them the soda that makes you shit your pants. And then Killua like drinks it just straight out, and then it's just like delicious. Delicious. Okay, where's the redemption bracket here? Okay, everyone's joining. I think they're waiting for the end of the first like losers round, or like the second losers round, so that you can get all the 1 and 2 players too. I know someone who purposely demotes to platinum to fight worse players. That guy like has a problem. You should tell them that they need therapy or something. Cause that's insane. Like, what do you gain out of that? Oh my god, thank you so much for the water. Much appreciated. Drinking a soda that makes you shit your pants on the beach that makes you old. It's kind of funny that Death Stranding has the beach that makes you old. It's got the rain that makes you old. I was watching KK play it for the first time. And then I had to stop myself from backseating because I felt like an insane urge to backseat. Because like that game is one that like I spent like 100 hours in just like doing random shit. Yeah, I was the backseater for sure in my brain before like I didn't type anything out, but it was in my head. Someone said join my 2 wins was DQ. That's really funny. I think we did really good. We you can't look at the numbers. I'm literally just talking to myself because I know that you guys agree with me. This is like the bug in myself arc of the immediate post-tournament situation where I then have to like tell myself something that I actively know so that I convince myself that I know it. You know what I mean? Bugging myself. I gotta go podcast listening mode when I play games I know well. Backseat urge is too powerful. It's mostly because Death Stranding is like such a well-made game, but then like the core components of the game are so obtuse. Like the menuing in Death Stranding is super obtuse. The tutorialization of Death Stranding is super obtuse. Like the game is awesome, but at the same time, like I think Kojima just like wanted you to see his vision and then not really ask too many questions about it. It's better to reinforce a good idea than they use something novel. I think so too. At the very least, would you say you understand the Kim matchup slightly better? Yes, sir. I was not scared into submission by the Kim player, and I do respect their reversal. Their 3-0 reversal there. Because I went into it despite having a very heartbreaking end of the first set. I went into it knowing that they were not going to be able to scare me. She will not divide us. Now, a few things that I can note off the bat are the fact that they were using drive reversal in situations that I should have been able to block drive reversal if it was meaty enough. Because Jury's standing medium punch, if you hit just that and nothing else and then block after and then confirm, you can actually block a drive reversal and punish for it. If we took advantage of those situations, if I was actively thinking about them, then I would have been able to take so much more free damage, I think. Have you also considered that they were cheating? So check him PC, check him PC. All right, do I have an invite here? I have an invite from Scoot Hideyuki. Wait, why is that name so familiar? Have I fought this person before? I feel like I've fought this person before. Everyone's name is familiar. Co-op was familiar. I think co-op was my first match in the last set that I did. Scoot Hideyuki. They're in training mode. Am I allowed to start now? Oh shit, I forgot that I have to actually look at the bracket. My bad. My bad. Redemption bracket. StartGG might be the worst website known to man. Few matches. The name is The Last of the Starks. Is this you? Is this you? And Taylor, thank you for the offering. Not started yet. I just got invited by this person. Wait, no, this isn't the person. I'm down to run the... Oh, hold on. Hold on. I think this person is someone I ran sets with just off ranked one day. Oh, sorry. I'm in TNS right now. Lol. I thought this was an opponent invite. My bad. Because I fought this person for like a long set after a ranked match one day. TY. Because they just offered up like the custom room after. StartGG is genuinely horrible. IDK why organizers don't use challenge. It's so much easier to navigate. Dude, Smoke, it's good to see you. I did like challenge better when I used it back in the day. I feel like StartGG probably has more features, which is why. Because you can kind of just like have players like do their own TOing essentially. We need to return to challenge in hobbyist forums. Yes, sir. I know that as soon as they went independent, it got much better. God, looking at the numbers, man. Looking at the numbers. I can't look at the numbers. I can't look at the numbers. Let's see who's in this set so far. Last of the Starks is still my opponent. Someone has a bye here. It's James Musashi has a bye. That's really funny. The guy who got DQ'd out of the first two games has a bye now. Or at least like they made it so that the person before them is like winners round one and everyone else got a bye. Just have a guy on Discord stream at the bracket on a whiteboard. Honestly, that might go pretty crazy. What are the names that we have here? Joey Salami, the Mistaken Bear, Oddball, Chornstar, Nat20, Ultima Leo, Strength Off. Unless that's Strand, KOF. The first Strand type player. I'm Strength Off. I'm Strengthing Off. I think we could take this at least for sure. If I was fighting like a Tiger in those like matches against master players who are like on their way through the bracket right now, the person that my second opponent beat, they beat them 3-0. I made them get to the last round before they like beat me. So I'm pretty proud of that. They didn't go 3-0 on me. Strength up. Dang Dangle, it's good to see you. I've been doing well. I'm strength up. And Goombas is good to have you here too. Let me get another drink of water. I've been staying much more hydrated now. Now that I understand that like so many signs have pointed to the fact that I'm genuinely dehydrated. Cause I did the numbers today. I did the numbers today. After my 90-minute bike ride, I lost a pound of water weight. So like a pound of liquid has exited my body between the start of the bike ride and the end of the bike ride. Which goes to show you how much more water you have to drink to then like replenish your system. Because I was drinking regular person water, like a regular person amount of water. I wasn't drinking like, you know, like 1 cup a day. I was drinking like several of my water bottles full of water per day. But unfortunately, if you go insane cardio mode like I do 90 minutes on the bike for like usually 28 to 30 miles. You then need to replenish like an absurd amount of water. Yeah, crackhead water, exactly. Jaguar Jack and Firefly, it's good to see you. Not superior person water. It is just like, you know, Joe Schmo water. It's like water talk where they have to like make it taste like ice cream. I think that maybe I need one of those like sugar water packets to like reinvigorate your body on the bike. Cause I finished my water bottle like the last 10 minutes of the bike ride. And then I'd like make my way back up to the apartment hearing the phosphorescence in the light. Switching up the water to Pocari Sweat, BRB. Does Pocari Sweat make you thirstier? Or do you get off the hook for it? Let me take a drink. Cause almost every like sweet beverage makes me feel thirstier. Even if it says it's gonna hydrate you better. Like essentially everything that's like, we have electrolytes makes me feel like I'm in the middle of the desert 0.2 seconds after consuming it. I use those a lot when riding. It's the OG tablets. Hold on, let me see. Sorry for bonking your head. Okay, let's see here. Pocari Sweat tablet. Let me also see if I got an update on my job. Orders. Nope, it was... I hope that this was delivered to the right place. So I use like a Lush hair product to make sure that my hair looks good after I wash it. Because otherwise it looks kind of like bumpy. And Lush is pretty far away from where I live now. Like in the old dojo, it was like 2 minutes away. But now it's like actually like I have to drive to get there and then I have to walk to get there from there. So it's not convenient to get to, but I still use the same product regardless. I ran out yesterday thinking I still had more. So I went to the Lush website to put in an order for more of the hair product. I did not know that Lush had same day delivery, which was shocking to me. Because I thought that was like an Amazon only creation. I thought Jeff Bezos was the only one to figure out how to do that. So they have same day delivery at Lush. And I was like, wow, the future is now. I had no idea that they had this type of sauce where they could just give it to you the same day. So then I looked at their order and no, I felt the same way that people feel when they order from a ghost kitchen accidentally. It's not them, they just offload it to Uber or to DoorDash. It's not actually their delivery service or like a contractor from them. They just offload it to DoorDash and send it to you and then like pay the difference. It's so fucking funny. I seriously thought that it was like, you know, they put it on the USPS and they give it to you the same day like Amazon does. But no, they just call up a DoorDasher and they say, hey, can you send this to her? Most amazing evening. Thank you for the offering. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Not in the main and tail bottle arc. Okay, let's do a little bit of practice over here. I don't know where to put my... I'm just gonna put it here. I was gonna say, I don't know where to put the bracket. Let's get into practice mode. Maybe we can watch the replay too. Maybe we can check out the replay. I forgot that checking out the replay involves going to CFN, then going to players. No, it's replays. Replays is right there. Hold on. Then go into replays. And then from replays, you go to my replays. And then from my replays, you have all your friends who have their own replays here. You then press like the filter to then just like get rid of these 3 things and then get to self. I forgot about all this. Okay, let's take a look at some of the situations here. This was the last match. Watch replay. Absolute ass. Get out of here, fools. Get out of here. It is like one of the worst menus I've ever seen. But it's in like my favorite fighting game. Okay, so let's see this situation here. Let's look back with an objective lens. If I go back here, I think that I was like too... I wanted to lock them down here, or at least like counter poke them. I think the point of this move is to counter poke them, but I think I should be a little more conservative on this. Hold on, let's check this out here. This is interesting, because this is a move that this Kimberly player was doing a lot in this set. I'm like a character's length away from them, maybe like a standing heavy kick away from them. Switch to player control. I want to see what this looks like. Okay, so you cannot punish it on landing. It recovers fast enough. Maybe if we do... Okay, so as soon as they land, I see this now. If I hit the button as they're coming down, I might be able to hit them with one of these. That's good to know. But as soon as they hit the ground, they're able to block. So I have to be quick with it. But if I see a Kimberly player go for this, like, this setup here... What if I can do this? Okay, so at this range, I could have DP'd too. Even as they're landing. There was a time when they did this exactly. Where I hit the heavy DP. Because in my brain, I calculated out the distance that it would take. And I managed to clip them for it. But instead, I was a bit scared, so I backed off. I mean, now I'm trying to bait them into doing these you know... These neutral skip tools here. Which did work in my favor quite a lot. Unfortunately, this is where the nerves kicked in. So you see here... If you look at my inputs here, you could probably see that I wanted to do a cancel into Fuha. Shitty Spinach, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to do a cancel into Fuha, but I misinput. That was just the nerves at play, which is something that you just get better at over time. I got a little frustrated there, so I kept doing 2 different normals instead. In this situation here, we get her here. She's looking for another way in. She jumps. If she goes for the same exact jump style that goes straight back down, we could still hit her out of it. We managed to whiff punish her as she landed, I believe. But I think that like we have a potential to just DP it through instead. So that's another thing that was lacking in this matchup here. Again, you could probably see crouch, medium punch, quarter circle back. The light or the medium kick came out 5 frames too late. Usually I don't hit down, back, quarter circle. Oh, okay, so just down. I'm scared of getting hit by a low, though. I think that's what scares me about it for sure. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's go back in this situation here. It's good to examine how I got hit here. Okay, so... I think here... Let's take a look here. I'm -3. I tried to go for a poke, but she went in for a throw. Dry rush. What was I doing? Oh, okay, hold on. I got hit with a low. That was what it was. Okay. So combo into Izuna drop. She gets a drive rush out of this. I DP out, so I think I played this pretty well. I should have blocked the drive rush low, though. I Shinichi drive rush for Oki there. I want to take a look at this situation. This is a strike throw that got me a few times. I'm positive that I've been hit with this several times before. She's +1. +1 is a very interesting way to be in this game, I think. I didn't know this until recently, but like, there's a bit of a rock, paper, scissors to being plus or -1. Most characters have a +1 overhead on block, like a drive rush overhead. Jury has one. If you throw someone after being +1, it turns into a throw, like a strike throw situation. So she goes +1 here, then throw. If my answer was +1 and I jabbed a 4-framer, I think my 4-frame would hit, right? Is that what happens in this? Wait, hold on. I picked the wrong person in player control. So this is a rock, paper, scissors where throw can work out of this if I try to block because I'm minus. However, if I jab with a 4-framer, I can then get a counter hit. Let me get hit by this first. Yeah, see? And then I become +6. Now it's tight timing to get out of this. And then also tight timing too to like make sure I can get something out of it as well. But I think I can also do... If it's +6, I could do crouching medium punch out. So she was doing this mix-up on me over and over again. I think that if I was just aware that it was +1 and not any more or any less, I could have challenged it more. Now let's see if we can get this here. Yep, 3 hits. Okay. So even there, we then would have gained a pretty substantial life lead with her at neutral. So that's good to know. That's good to know. She exhibited the same behavior like over and over and over again here, where she went for a lot of these sweeps into throw. Because it's +1 on hit. This is +5. I wanted to guard. Now this is a weird situation. This is what confused me. I think here I started trying to... No, I just wanted to roll out. 2 dashes. 2 dashes. I think she did this twice before too. Strikes have priority over throw in this game. They connect on the same frame you get with a 4-framer. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, so she knocks me down here. 1, 2. If I wake up on 2, after confirming that she did 2 dashes, I got thrown. However, I can counter hit with this, which is good to know. I want to see what this looks like in terms of frame data. She's +24. I get up. Does it tell me what the frame data is here? It only tells me that she could throw. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Because I assume she's not +24 normally there. Okay, now this was just me not reacting. Because I didn't think I was going to get flown that far back. There's a 3-frame gap in her throw there. In a 2-dash situation. I wanted to air to air here, which was not particularly a good idea. However, we did get a strike throw situation. This was greedy on my part here. I don't want to assign it a term like greedy. But I would say that this is like... I'm full screen away, forward throw, and then I'm drive rushing for a throw. That was what was in my brain. Is that I thought I could drive rush for a throw here. Obviously at this screen, I don't think it's going to particularly work too well. Because she's so far away. And she recovers like here. You know, she's fine already. So instead what I could have done was I think I could have just walked her down. Hold on, how do I go even further back? Yeah, I could have just walked her down. Or dashed in. And then kept her in the corner. You know? Okay, now I need to work on that. That is a drop that is kind of... It's kind of heartbreaking that it happens so frequently. You know, I could have gotten something in here. So I got pretty greedy here and I decided to drive rush instead. You can probably get Oki there still. From a full screen throw in the wall. Let's try this. Keep winning, SHISHOU, the most confident I've seen you in a while. I appreciate that, thank you. I still have a redemption bracket that I can go into. Place your character. Alright, hold on, this is hard. She's not full screen entirely. Okay, so maybe we can go for something longer range. If I hit a longer range button earlier that's more active, we might be able to get something off this. She's 10 frame or -10 here. That's +15. That's nice. Yeah, we could have definitely gotten some Oki here for sure. You know, there's situations that we could have kept her in the corner. I should have been more aware of my button, and I feel like I should have pressed it sooner. Because if you looked at what happened there, I didn't press any button. I like kept it in neutral still because I thought that I still had to like... I thought I was going to throw her and that I had to get further into her. Dash into deep standing... Dash into deep... Dash into DR, deep standing medium punch. From level 1. You can get this Oki from level 1, by the way. Dash into DR, standing medium punch. Where's the Oki if I dash first, though? I could dash here. And then I could go into this, but that's just a punish counter. After level 1 mid-screen, I mean. Oh, okay. That's how you set up Oki in level 1? Okay, that's good to know. So that's the situation, too. I could have played a little bit better. That's good to know. Because she turned the tide of this round off that. Okay. I'm trying to keep her honest with these. Now, that was a big mistake. I shimmied here. See if we can get this here. Okay, I walk back. Now, this is a good idea to walk back into this standing heavy kick. Or my standing heavy punch. Now, the problem with this... Is this yet? Is this starting yet? Is these matches starting yet? No, they're not yet. They're not starting yet. Dude, this filled out, man. There's a lot of 0 and 2 heads. I forgot how big this tournament is, man. There's like 295 people. Holy. The 0-2 bracket is insane. There's a whole bunch of people in this 1-0-2 bracket. Okay. So, my regular idea with shimmy is that I go for standing heavy kick after, or standing heavy punch after. But then I overcorrected thinking that I was going to score a point here by going into heavy fuha. Heavy fuha is -6. As you can see here, she could... What the fuck? I was watching that, man. What the hell? What the hell? I was watching that, man. You can't just do that. You can't just take me off the online. I didn't realize that you had to be online to watch. Received a custom invite from TNS Lucas. I think that was the old one. That's probably the old one. Just tell me again. I probably shouldn't accept it. I think I'm gonna go to a bathroom break. I think I'm gonna take a bathroom break because I've been drinking so much more water that now it becomes actually like a need. In an effort to stay hydrated, I've drank maybe like 4 bottles so far of like my water bottle. Happy for you. Fuzzy, it's good to see you. I've been doing well. Maybe that's also a sign that I was dehydrated previously. Is that I never took bathroom breaks on stream in 4 hours. So maybe that was a bad sign too. Is that within 4 hours I just didn't need to use the bathroom? Okay, hold on. Let me take a drink of water and then I'm going to go to the bathroom. Okay. Quick BRB. I'm going to send you guys to the BRB screen and then I'm going to be back to analyze some more. Okay, I'm back now. I'm back now. Dabsum, it's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Let's see here. That Ethernet cable between modem and router made me miss what happened in the last 25 minutes. 0-2, but close matches. I'm glad that you dignified that. I'm glad that you dignified that. I'm in the redemption bracket now, exactly. It hasn't started yet, though. I think that they still have to go through, like, the entire list of, like, 300 people playing. Those overshots, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I'm always real, boss. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, unfortunately, there was a very sad situation in the first set where my last game, I thought it was 1-2, and then I just, like, my instinct hit rematch, when in actuality it was actually 1-3, and then I stopped playing because I thought that I did something wrong. And then I got entirely overwhelmed because I stopped playing the game and the other person was still playing. Like, they were going for a 3-0 sweep and I thought the game was already over. So that was very sad. However, Dosa Polyglitch, it's good to see you. I've been doing well. And Niddle, it's good to see you. I've been doing well. I've never been more mad at myself than that point. Yeah, exactly. It was literally a what are you standing up for? It was a Woshige moment. I was Woshige, but I was losing. I had a moment where I was Woshige, but I was losing the damn set. Cause I was playing, like, I was genuinely holding my own against a person, like, several tiers of rank above me. Like, not just a master player versus a diamond 3, but like a high master Kami versus a diamond 3 jury. You know, like, it was, the odds were stacked against me if you just looked at the raw numbers. But I was holding my own in a way that I felt very competent for. And I felt like I was doing very well. And I think that kind of marks, like, what this tournament has been today, is that I've been playing really, really well in situations that, like, if you look at just sheer numbers and, like, the data of everything, should be matches that, like, I lose easily. You know what I mean? So that's like my one copium. Not just my one copium. That's my truth. You know what I mean? That's the truth I live by on this. Is that I'm fucking making people work for their shit. I'm not letting them win easy. I'm making them work for it. If you're a high master player in this game trying to win in TNS through, like, the pools, I'm gonna make you fucking work for it. If you see Diamond 3 and go, oh, easy, I'm gonna make you regret that. You're gonna actually have to work hard to fight me. Now, unfortunately, that did end up in a situation where I thought that the game was already over. However, we take that and we learn. We take that and we learn. If only I could enter TNS. Is it North America only? Nice anime speech. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Listen, I think Haikyuu has been having some positive effect on me. I think Haikyuu has definitely had a positive effect on me so far. Because there was a time when I was watching Haikyuu. Let me reload the redemption bracket real quick. When does it start? I still don't know when it starts. Match is coming up. Match starts in 15 minutes. Okay, so we still have time. We still have time. That's good. I'll enter the Brazilian Online National next month. Let's go! I didn't know that existed. Is it part of the CPT? On Baki the Grappler Type B, I'm going to make you work to beat my ass. Exactly. I'm going to face them down, smile on my face, as they work fucking hard to take down a tiger. You know what I mean? Like, if I lose, I want them to sweat it. I don't want them to get through the match thinking, oh, I'm glad that I had that break. I want them to fucking sweat it, you know? It's open for the whole country, and most of the pro players enter. That sounds very exciting. That sounds very exciting. Hardest working tiger on the planet. This song that's just like, order to eat, with, like, the horse noises in the background. Before this starts here, hold on. I'm going to pull up something that I feel like will be very useful in the next tournament set. I was reviewing our footage here. A few things that I noticed. We did very good at stopping neutral skips. I could have done better at swatting people out of the air. Because there are situations that I could have definitely DP'd for that were, like, baiting DPs, but they were overextending. And I think, too, that if I was more in tune with the matchup, I could have taken different situations in my favor. Because they did a few strike throws that, like, put me in a situation I could have taken it back if I gambled a little bit, but I wasn't, like, aware of how the gamble worked. I wasn't aware of how the gamble worked, so it was kind of scary for a beast like me. Okay, let me look this up real quick. We're going to do some reading before the next one. Let's do some reading before the next one. I hope that I can find my page quickly. Because I've been in a I've been in many situations with this book in which I can't find my page. Every time I reopen the PDF, because it's not an e-reader. Okay, discovering the process. Seeing, feeling, and awareing what is. What about positive thinking? We've read this one. Let's see here. I think this might be it. Okay, let's read this. I'm going to zoom in on this, and then I'm going to put it up on the screen. This is The Inner Game of Tennis. This is my favorite book of all time. I've been slowly making my way through this as I've been trying to get better in Street Fighter over time. This might be the best book for competitors in any sport, any sort of like competitive endeavor, any sort of learning endeavor. I wholly recommend this to anyone if you've never read this before. So let's read this chapter. Who and what is self-one? Simultaneously, muscle orders must be given not just once, but constantly refined on updated information. Finally, the muscles have to respond in cooperation with one another. A movement of feet occurs, the racket is taken back a certain speed and height, and the face of the racket is kept at a constant angle, and the racket and body move forward in balance. Did we already read this? We did already read this. Hold on. Did we read this one? Did we read this one yet? Let's see here. Okay, we didn't read this one yet, I don't think. There would be little hope of getting self-1 and self-2 together without developing trust between them. As long as self-1 is ignorant of the true capabilities of self-2, he is likely to mistrust it. If it is the mistrust of self-2 which causes both the interference called trying too hard and that of too much self-instruction. The first result of using too many muscles, the second in mental distraction and lack of concentration. Clearly, the new relationship to be established with ourselves must be based on a maxim of trust thyself. What does trust thyself mean on the tennis court? It doesn't mean positive thinking, for example, expecting that you're going to hit an ace every serve. Trusting your body in tennis means letting your body hit the ball. The key word is let. You trust the competence of your body and its brain, and you let it swing the racket. Self-one stays out of it, but though this is very simple, it does not mean that it is easy. Which is very true. Trusting in your own ability to react to like jump-ins with anti-airs, or trusting your own ability to like get through a pressure string by knowing where to mash or knowing where to throw. It's something that your body knows how to do. And then as soon as you start overthinking it, that's when people get easy hits on you. And you can't just say, I'm going to do it every time. You're going to say, I have to trust myself every time. Because not every time are you going to be able to anti-air someone. Even people in like Capcom Cup get jumped on. You can't anti-air every single time, or else there'd be no reason for the jump button to exist. You have to be willing to trust in the mental muscle process that you've developed, and then not think too hard. In some ways, the relationship between self-1 and self-2 is analogous to the relationship between parent and child. Some parents have a hard time letting their children do something when they believe that they themselves know better how it should be done. But trusting and loving parent lets the child perform his own actions, even to the extent of making mistakes, because he trusts the child to learn from them. Letting it happen is not making it happen. It is not trying hard. It is not controlling your shots. These are all actions of self-1 who takes things into his own hand because he mistrusts self-2. This is what produces tight muscles, rigid swings, awkward moments, gritted teeth, and tense cheek muscles. The results are mishit balls and a lot of frustration. Often when we are rallying, we trust our bodies and let it happen because the ego mind tells itself that it doesn't really count. But once the game begins, watch self-1 take over. At the crucial point, he starts to doubt whether self-2 will perform well. The more important the point, the more self-1 will try to control the shot. And this is exactly when tightening up occurs. The results are almost always frustrating. Let's take a closer look at this tightening process, because it is a phenomenon which takes place in every athlete in every sport. You've likely done this in Street Fighter. If you competed like me, you've likely done this in Street Fighters, tightening up your controller, not inputting correctly, even though you know exactly what you wanted to input. I showed you 2 different examples that happened, where I took over because I really wanted to score a knockdown, and then I made it so that I could not get out the Fuha stock, which then, reset the neutral situation, and then I lost my ability to get Oki. Anatomy tells us that muscles are two-way mechanisms. That is, a given muscle is either relaxed or contracted. It can't be partially contracted any more than a light switch can be partially off. The difference between holding a racket loosely or tightly is in the number of muscles which are contracted. How many and which muscles are actually needed in a fast serve? No one knows. But if the conscious mind thinks it does and tries to control those muscles, it will inevitably use muscles that aren't needed. Dark Agam, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. We're reading Inner Game of Tennis between the tournament right now. When more than necessary are used, not only is there a waste of energy, but certain tightened muscles interfere with the need of other muscles to stretch. Thinking that it has to use a lot of muscles to hit as hard as it wants, Self 1 will initiate the use of those muscles in the shoulder, forearm, wrist, and even face, which will actually impede the force of the swing. If you have a racket handy, hold it and try this experiment. If you don't have a racket, grab any movable object or grab the air with your hand. Dude, he's a fucking anime character. He said grab the air with your hand. Holy. Tighten up the muscles in your wrist and see how fast you can snap your racket. Then I feel like if you do this, you're going to break like a ligament. I feel like this is one of those things where it shows you like gripping your thumb and then shaking your fist as fast as you can, which don't do that. You're going to snap a ligament. I went on a run and I was hoping to come back to her still fighting. I tried my best. I tried my best. I got into a situation where I was about to take it, but it was reversed on me. Hey, why is my thumb all weird now? Why does it feel like static electricity? I feel like I still played very well, though. Don't matter. We just come back stronger next time. I have a redemption bracket. It just hasn't started yet. It's a redemption bracket for people who go 0 and 2 or 1 and 2. And while I technically went 1 and 2, in reality I went 0 and 2. Which... it stings. But it stings in a way that I want to do better next time. It doesn't sting in a way where I'm like, I gotta give up. I'm useless. It's all useless. You know, it stings in a way where I'm like... I played well. If I played better next time, I would not go 0 and 2. You know? Like, that's the methodology in which this stings. It's the sting of defeat for someone who's hungry for victory. Tighten up the muscles in your wrist and see how fast you can snap the racket. Then release the muscles in your wrist and see how fast it will snap. Clearly, a loose wrist is more flexible. When serving, power is generated by the flexible snap of the wrist. If you try to hit hard intentionally, you are likely to tighten the wrist muscles, slow down and snap of your wrist, and thereby lose power. Furthermore, the entire stroke will be rigid, and balance will be difficult to maintain. This is how Self 1 interferes with the wisdom of the body. As you can imagine, a stiff wrist serve will not meet the expectation of the server. Consequently, he is likely to try even harder next time, tightening more muscles and becoming more and more frustrated and exhausted. I might add, increasing the risk of tennis elbow. Fortunately, most children learn to walk before they can be told... Fortunately, most children learn to walk before they can be told how to by their parents. And as a result, children not only learn how to walk very well, but they gain the confidence in the natural learning process which operates within them. Mothers observe their children's efforts with love and interest, and if they are wise, without much interference. If we could treat our tennis game as we do a child learning to walk, we could make amazing progress. When the child loses his balance and falls, the mother doesn't condemn it for being clumsy. She doesn't even feel bad about it. She simply notices the event and perhaps gives a word or gesture of encouragement. Consequently, a child's progress in learning to walk is never hindered by the idea that he is uncoordinated. This is very fire advice. This is very good advice. Hold on, his writing this fire? If you treated your ability to play fighting games like you are like the mother of a child who's learning to walk, I feel like you would find yourself improving significantly faster just on the basis that like you're not holding yourself back from failure and you're not holding yourself back from the ability to like try new things. You know, I think that avoiding failure at all costs is the greatest detractor of learning, which is something that I'm trying to really hone in on in my own brain. Cause like when I went on a really bad loss streak yesterday before stream started, and I felt really bad about it. But now like a whole 24 hours has passed. I think on it now, you can't just avoid a loss streak because there's things to learn from the loss streak. You know what I mean? Like I didn't learn mechanically too much about the game during it. I feel like if I went back through the replays, maybe I could have. But when I fought Sunset earlier, I was playing so much better because I sat down there and I thought to myself, what was the biggest detractor during this loss streak? It was the fact that I just got upset at myself. You know? Like, getting upset at myself for losing, it makes sense because I'm losing progress that I've made in terms of points and rank gain. And that means I have to do it again. But at the same time, doing it again means you can fight people who you have a better sandbox of experimentation with. If you threw me into Master Rank, and I had to fight Masters only ever, like, over and over and over again, right now, I think that it kind of, like, I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm Diamond 3, but I belong in Master. I think that I would hold my own just fine, and I think I would play pretty well and still learn. But there are a lot of, like, discrepancies in my play that I think I can only learn if I fight people in Diamond, you know? Like, there's still a lot of Diamond habits that I need to learn how to shake off before I can feel confident in my ability to play in the Master tier. Yeah, here, never fails, never learns, exactly. This book would greatly benefit Sim Racers 2 IMO. Exactly, the point of being more flexible and loose in your manipulation of the controller or the wheel or the pedals or anything, instead of tensing up because you think that you have to do well, like, no matter what, with no chance of failure, like, it does help significantly. It helps literally everything. There's nothing that this doesn't help. 5 back, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Diamond habit, too much ice cream, not enough exercise. That's definitely not me. That's 100% not me. I got a little too much exercise, which is why I've been dehydrated, like, for the last few months. There we go. Too much exercise, not enough ice cream. Exactly. Because I found out that, like, it's been pretty obvious that, like, I've had dehydration not, like, too infrequently recently, especially with how it affects how I talk on stream. Because we learned that, like, that's actually what has been making me congested this whole time, almost. It could be, like, you know, ambient cat hair in the air or, like, dust, but, like, KK and I live in a very clean apartment, you know? That's the DJ, they give me the water too. However, I've been having, like, more physical symptoms of dehydration recently. And I think it's because I've been going harder on the bike than ever before. There was the COVID dog. It's still in my system. Okay, let's check out the bracket here. Is this ready yet? 6:25. Oh, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Bracket in progress, 1%. Okay, view match. Auto DQ. Okay, let's do this. Let me get rid of this on screen. Check in. Do I have to make the lobby? Okay, I'm the one who has to make the lobby here. So I'm going to copy paste this into a custom lobby and I'm going to invite this person in. Are you sure it isn't overhydration? I promise you it's not. I 100% promise you it's not. Because I drink a normal person amount of water. And I sweat out about a pound of water while I, like, work out on the bike. Because I work out on the bike very hard. Like, I go very hard on the bike for sure. Okay, create a room. And I don't drink water to compensate for it. I just drink normal person water. Like, I drink, like, the type of water that you be drinking when, like, you go for a walk. And not when you go for 30 miles of bike riding. Okay, search. I feel like this name is familiar too. Mastering JP play. It's very fortunate that we just fought one. And the one that I fought is very good. And I respect her play quite a lot. Me want ice cream. P1 side. If this person went 0 and 2, they can't scare me. They might have gotten an unlucky bracket, but they can't scare me. I sent them out an invite. Did I get DQ'd in the... Or did the person I was supposed to fight get DQ'd? I thought I was supposed to fight someone named Stark. Cammy player. Okay. Adjust to a Cammy player. Give me another track here. Give me another track here. Give me this one. Give me this one. This is the one I want. 3 bar. Don't let it distract me. Nice, good snipe there. DP. Come on. I missed the DP. DP. There you go. Go. They're in the corner now. Go. Wait. Nice. Good back throw. Good back throw. Good back throw. Okay. I went for an answer to throw, but I should have just held down back. Is it EMS? It's fine? Yeah, it's fine. Back throw. Fireball. We got corner. Nice. Good whiff punish. There's a good backwalk there. I tried the backwalk too, but her crouch medium kick is insane. Back throw. See if we can burn her out soon. Yep, there it is. Nice, nice. You're shitting me. It's okay. Don't get distracted. We kill off this. I'm spending it all, and I'm just gonna try to be safe next one. This is the only lifeline I had. This is the only lifeline I have. Worthy spend, exactly. That wasn't a greedy spend. Nice throw. Nice throw. Good whiff punish. Good shimmy. I'm dead. Okay, first game. First game. They do a lot of shimmying. Pass. Report game after. Request rematch. Okay, this is also first to 3, I think. So we can still come back from this. I'm fuzzy mashing here. I think it'd be more beneficial to just keep fuzzy throwing. Nice! Okay, up you go. Go red. Go. Go red. Nice, good block there. Good block. Go. I went for forward medium punch instead of standing medium punch. Almost a shimmy. That was the bad habit we mentioned before. There's no bad habits, they're just fixable. Good TP. Okay. That was trying to buffer into level 1. You can't scare me. You can't scare me. I'm taking round 1. Again, this is my lifeline. You can't scare me. I don't care if you're a master player. You can't scare me. Delay tech. No punish. Clip. Okay. Clip. I'm trying to clip her low. Confusion tactic. Nice. Good cancel. Good cancel. I'm gonna wait a sec. She's being very reactive here. Nice throw, nice throw. I hesitated. Self 1 took over for a sec. Is she gonna spend level 3? Nah, she's just gonna end it here. It would be so nice to play a blonde character in this game, man. I'm telling you. There's a peak that you can only find with a blonde character in this game. Nice, good throw, good throw. Good cross up. DP. Late DP. She's jumping. I just realized what she was doing. Shit. It's okay. Just like the child learning how to walk. I took another step. I learned how to take another step there. She's got level 3. She wins this one. That's okay. There's no bracket command. I'm sorry. I forgot to do it. I forgot to do the bracket command. This is first to 3. Clipper low. Start strong. Force a fireball situation. Okay. Neutral jump. DP. Nice. Drive rush into throw. Neutral jump. I'm trying to maintain my bar. DP. Oh shit, nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one. Okay. Is it first to 3? This is first to 3. This is my last round. This is my last life. It's okay, I'm gonna play it like I still have more. I can't be scared here. It must be so nice to play a blonde character in this game, man. It must be so nice to play a blonde character in this game. To be able to wake up to level 3. Full screen from a fireball and get a punish that kills. Holy! It must be so nice to play a blonde character in this game, man. I'm telling you, that's disgusting. I played very well, I think. I played very well. I don't think that this is a single elimination. I think I still have a chance. He picked Cammy for a reason. Nah, the character's really good. The character's really good. The Art Mage, it's good to see you. I did make some good adjustments, though. I did make some good adjustments, and I didn't let them scare me into submission there. She's the anti-fireball character. It's so funny. It's so funny to be able to wake up level 3 full screen away and get the kill off of a fireball setup from full screen away. On wake up, that's so funny, man. This game is so funny. What a funny character. Like, what a hilarious character. That's the one thing in the set that pissed me off. Cause like everything else was like, it was fine. I'm trying my best. That last super wake up full screen away against the fireball, having it whiff punish me. That's so fucked because it's instant. I don't know if you guys understand how her super works on level 3. most picked up champ in Capcom Cup for a reason. It is really annoying. It's just a matchup knowledge thing. It's just so annoying you can't press a projectile against her when she has level 3. You can't use a fireball versus far away versus Cammy in 3rd round. Anyone else think that's kind of fucked up? Am I crazy for thinking this? I don't want to blame the beasts, you know what I mean? I'd rather understand that was just like a problem that I had, but like at the same time, I felt like that was my comeback, and then I saw that like it's so fucking privileged, man. Rents didn't feel like a steamroll. Yeah, I don't feel like the rounds felt like a steamroll either. Could be worse, could be modern Cammy. That is true, it could have been significantly worse. We gotta do something. She's not gonna get nerfed ever because she's a blonde character in Street Fighter. If you guys don't know what I mean by blonde character in Street Fighter, 99% of the blonde characters in Street Fighters are like overtuned and they never get nerfed in a significant manner. And Cammy is one of them. Then you could see exactly what that was right there. Modern Akuma. That's a frustrating way to lose, man. But like, I'm not gonna let it get to me. I'm not gonna let it get to me. I played very well. Who else is blonde? Karen? I don't think she's in this one. Ken, Guile, Ed. Terry's not very fucked up, but he's a little silly with it. You did what you could in the moment? Yeah. They had a checkmate on me there. Just means you won't lose this way again. Now you know. Yeah, now I have to just be aware of it. Because I knew that Cammy was very anti-fireball, which is why she doesn't have one. But I forgot that she can checkmate you full screen when she's got level 3 in round 3. If you decided to put up your pressure full screen away in the safest position possible. You know, like that. My bad. Sorry, my bad. My bad. I won't throw a fireball full screen away anymore, or half screen away. My bad. I won't try to keep my pressure up after a knockdown full screen away with a fireball. My bad. I forgot that you had level 3. I forgot that your level 3 kills at that health level, even though it wasn't CA. My bad. My bad. It is kind of decroded. But like, other than that, we played very well. That was just a checkmate knowledge check situation. What's up? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good evening. I hope you're having a good one so far. Good evening. I don't want to get mad. I don't want to get mad. It's just, there's a frustrating element to losing in tournament to something like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. And I'm fighting a den of wolves. Then I'm fighting them off and I'm making them work for it. Could have to wait. Who do I fight next? Do I have a match yet? You're hunting these monsters, the wilds. Let me see who I'm up against next. It's the loser of a set that's back and forth right now. It's either Hawaii FGC Duozo. Have I seen this person before? I feel like I fought someone from Hawaiian FGC before. And Nat 20. Well, I saw them in my bracket earlier. Nat 20. It's 2 people from the East Coast. So hopefully our connection isn't that bad. I think we might be able to beat either one of these guys. No, I think we can. You fought one Luke from Hawaii before, I think. I don't know what this guy plays, though. Nat 20's got 2 up on him right now, and they're in the 3rd set right now. I feel like Haikyuu has been very much helping me in my mindset when it comes to competition. Because it's very, like, raw when it comes to losing in tournament. Like, there was a scene that, like, made me cry on the bike when I was riding. Where they showed, like, the first set. And it's a single elimination tournament in the prelims of Haikyuu. The first set was against, like, friends of the captain of the main character team. And they were like getting sclounced on for a while until they can make like bits and pieces of a comeback. But ultimately, like, it come down to just like the team was overwhelmingly better, and they could only just do their best. And like, obviously that stings and it hurts and it sucks. Like, I'm feeling that right now. I almost cried like 10 minutes ago. I've almost cried like 2 times so far, but I'm a tiger, so I ain't doing that today. But like, you know, it's pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult to get through something like that, especially when like you give it your all. But they showed like a very like raw scene of like every person who got out in the first round of the tournament, like all the different teams. Then like, there's like a beauty to fighting games. There's a beauty to competition, because even the strongest people in the tournament, like they were part of a you know, they were part of a tournament that included everyone who lost in the beginning. Like, they're all part of the same story. Like, there's a beauty to that for sure. Like, there's a beauty to being in the same story as the greats of this tournament. Now, I wish that I didn't, you know, lose, but it is whatever. It will happen again. IQ is a very compelling series, man. It's a very compelling series. Okay, they have to invite me now. It's their turn to invite me. Let me get the last... Let me get another playlist here. I didn't want to be awkward on stream, but it was like... You know, when you lose in tournament, in a 0-2 situation, like in front of many people, like it is difficult. Like, that's a very honest, like I'm not putting on a mask for it. It's very hard. But there's a reason why I do it, and it's because I get better every time. And I think that having people here that like I can actually talk to and they can witness what I'm doing, and like, you know, it gives people a fun thing to do on their afternoon. Like, it means something. Having my losses mean something, at least makes it worth it. Now, I am waiting for this person to invite me, because it says in Start GG that it's their turn to invite. I'm pretty sure. Your opponent is setting up a lobby. So I'm fighting that 20. This means something to me, man. I think one thing I also have to do is never go into these matches with expectations outside of just doing my best. The only people I fought today are master players. Ryu? Okay. We're fighting a Shoto player. We're going to expect fireballs. We're going to expect jump-ins. Let's expect some crouching medium kicks. Someone was 0-2 at a tournament. Evo moment 37 happened. That's beautiful. That's what I'm saying too. Everyone's part of the same story. There's different facets to every story here. Sorry, I bumped my microphone. Okay. Ryu from Streets, the unending path. Let's do our best here. What the fuck? Huh? No. No. No, no, no. No, no. Can I call it can I call it a TO? Can I call it TO? Can I call it TO? Can someone call it TO? He's teleporting. This is unplayable. That's not fair. He's literally teleporting, man. This isn't... Can someone check his computer? He can't run this game at 60 FPS. This is one-sided rollback. Jump. Can I call it TO? Like, this is literally not fair. I don't know if you guys are aware of what's happening here, but his computer can't run the game at 60 FPS, and therefore it jumps up like several rollback frames and makes it so you can teleport around. This is a one-sided problem where it only affects me. It's genuinely not fair. You can report to the TO? Do I have to play out the whole match? I have it on stream. I have this on stream right now. Can I like hold pause and get out of this? You don't need to finish the set, just talk to the TO. I think we have a TO in the chat. I'm watching this rollback shit from 1 to 5. Hold on, I'm leaving this. Hold on. Is this the first match of the tourney? How has it gone this far without someone else reporting him? This is... Hold on, I'm returning to custom room. Hey, hold on. Hey, this connection is really not playable. It's jumping from 1 to 5 rollback constantly. Okay, I'm telling him what's happening here. I'm gonna alert a TO. Not to be a carrot about this, I have to alert a TO, man. Who's the TO that I alert for the redemption bracket? Because I have OBS on right now. Mikuru, it's good to see you. I'll be doing well. My match has extremely bad connection. Who should I ping for this? It's jumping between 1 to 5 rollback constantly. And teleporting. Like, I have this on stream. I mean, this person's probably a fine individual, but like, this is like not... I'll unplug and replug. Give me a second. Is what they said. Can I get a connection check? Can I get a connection check? He says, there you go. I don't know, man. Go into the training slot. Yeah, I'm gonna go into training slot. Is this the training slot? Yeah. Let's test. This is probably like a fine individual. I'm not gonna say that this person has any personal failings that would cause me to be upset, but this game is like unplayable with this connection. In tournament setting, in a serious setting. He left the lobby, take the win. I don't think I could do that. Please follow this link. If you're on console, please use network connection to test your console. From the drop down, ping test US Vint Hill. Okay, hold on. Let me start this here. I'm gonna stop Spotify. You guys can't see my ping test. Vint Hill. Accurate. Select. Oh, they said fast. Okay, never mind. I'm selecting fast. Vint Hill, fast. Start ping test. Okay, I'm starting the ping test. It's not doing anything quite yet. I don't know if it does anything yet. I don't know if it's gonna take down the stream or not. I'm trying to start the ping test and it's not starting. I'm gonna refresh the page. Vint Hill, fast, start ping test. It's not starting. The ping test that they gave me is not starting. No matter what I do. I'm pressing the button and the ping test is not starting. I'm pressing the button and use a different browser? Okay, yeah. I'm gonna use a different browser real quick. I'm gonna use my Firefox browser. I want to close out of all my extra tabs here. Ping test. Vint Hill. Start ping test. It's still not doing anything. It's still not doing anything. On Firefox. If I get DQ'd for this, I might be a little miffed. Try Microsoft Edge. Edge. Ping test. Vint Hill. Ping test. Not starting on Microsoft Edge at all. Maybe you don't have internet connection? How would I be streaming to you right now? Try auto for the server? Okay, hold on. Oh, now it's working. Now it's working. Perfect. Okay. I got a ping test that's now auto. Awesome. It's checking my ping to Colombia. It is 120. Now it's checking my ping to Portugal. It is 180. Is this the TO asking for you to do? Is this the TO asking for you to do? Yeah, the TO sent me this to test my ping. And then I DM them the result. I screenshot the result after and I send it to them. My connection to Israel is dog water. I'm learning right now that my connection to Israel is quite bad. Okay. I'm gonna screenshot this now and then send it over to them. Let me find them here. DM. Message. Here is my ping test. Oh, I sent them my ping test. So let's see what happens from here. Did my music stop? Oh yeah, it did because I was doing the ping test. I didn't know if it was gonna have an adverse effect to it. Did they have one with server on the same planet as you? At first, it tested my connection to LA, then it tested my connection to Portland, and then it tested my connection to Hillsboro. Student moderator, I believe they're the ones that come into the test, reason why I mentioned them. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I sent them my ping test. Unfortunate that our connection is like this. We're not entering any online tourneys in Israel? No, sir. Yeah, this is my one reason for not entering a tournament in Israel. There's I didn't mean to do two there, it just double tapped. It double tapped. It is good that they're attempting to resolve this because I have seen tournaments before where they just make you flip a coin. I'm glad that they actually like take a look at it. Extra sad. Again, this person probably has nothing wrong with them. It's just the nature of how like this connection is. Also, just don't know it. It's good to see you. Thank you for the redeem. Let me grab it real quick. There we go. Good evening. Good evening. Alright, I sent them the ping test. So let's see what happens from here. I'm putting this up on monitor 1 to see what... Copy. First time doing this, give me a sec. I feel bad if this is this guy's first tournament and like the game like beefs it like this. Because what you guys saw was not playable. In all honesty. Like it was rough is to say the least. Because he was teleporting. Matthew, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. He was teleporting. He was jumping around. Oh, damn. This is a tournament? Yes, sir. It happens. This is my first time in a long time where Connection Street Fighter was, like, genuinely not playable. Because usually, like, every connection I play in this game is good. Even some Wi-Fi people. But this one was, like, I think it is... I don't know if it's a connection issue or if it's a, like, a game benchmark issue. Because my game runs fine and my connection is good. And I think that their connection is fine too, because we get okay connection. But the problem was that the rollback jumped up and down over and over again. Which means that it's either a problem with how his game renders, or it's a problem with his connection. And if it's a problem with how his game renders, we can't solve this with a ping test, unfortunately. We wouldn't be able to solve this with a ping test. Okay, let's see what happens here. They're gonna compare. They're gonna compare the numbers. I do have a collab like in 10 minutes or in 3 minutes. let me check in with my collab partner so I don't leave them hanging real quick. Got tied up with connection issues that the TO is resolving. It should be done soon-ish. Hopefully not a 0-2. I'm playing pretty good, but these are wolves among us. There we go. Tactical cooking. Cleo died? Did she? Did her internet die? Amogu. That's my oomph, man. That's my oomph. Amogu. Did they buff Ryu? Yeah, they gave him a teleport now. Sorry, first time capturing it. Hold on. No worries. TY for cooperating. I'm trying to be as cordial as possible because obviously, like I said before, this is probably a perfectly cromulent individual with no issue with them. When the game runs like that in tournament, you gotta look at the facts of it. You gotta look at the hard data. Her stream isn't up anymore. No, my goat, she's washed. Do you guys see that my goat was washed earlier? Oh, Sakusanagi, thank you for the follow earlier too, 2 hours ago. I'm so sorry I missed it. My bad. My bad. I was too locked in. My bad. Did you guys see the horse races earlier? My goat is washed, man. My goat is washed. Actually, I don't think that Mariel Joviment or Jovial Merriment is washed. I think that like there was a coordinated effort to keep her from winning. Cause the horse race was posted this morning and it was like blow for blow over and over again of every horse blocking Jovial Merriment from entering or exiting the start. It was actually fixed for sure. Like I think that they rigged the race. Commander Bad Player, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I can't believe my goat is washed, sounding like a light novel title. It do sound like either light novel title, a light novel title, or every other Twitter post on sports Twitter. Me when I clean my goat of mud and other debris. After the goat simulator, I must clean my goat. Okay, let's see what happens here. I'm hitting them with the pray emoji too. They might be on console. Were they on console or were they on PC? Because it might be the PS4 issue or PS5 issue. I didn't see if they were on console or if they're on PC. How could they rig a digital horse race? How is that possible? No way. I'm telling you, man. If there's a will, there's a way. PC? Okay. Because they're saying that they're trying to capture it. And I think if they just have snipping tool, they should be able to do it. Unless they don't have snipping tool. They're playing it on a 360 copy. They're playing the Ultra Street Fighter 6, man. With the whole other cast of characters and everything. Hold on, let me see real quick. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, I got another DM. Yeah, KK is just playing Death Stranding right now. Yozo is not online. KK's played Death Stranding. Cleo is kill, according to chat. And Yozo is not online. That's really funny. Who knows when we'll start? Yozo's online. Is she streaming right now? She's just not online on Discord. I'm back. Welcome back. We're trying to resolve an internet issue. We're trying to resolve an internet issue right now. TNS on the Nintendo Switch 2. Do you guys think they're gonna let Switch 2 players enter? You guys think that they're gonna let Switch 2 players enter? She's always been invisible. She didn't reply to the DMs. Maybe she's like also like invisible vis-a-vis like her vulnerability. Ada, thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. Ada, I saw you were playing Guilty Gear. It is good to see you, my friend. How are you doing today? My funny sheepy friend. I hope you're doing well. Sheep has sent us. The sheep has sent us. How is Guilty Gear? Totsugeki. Let me guess who you played. If there's some Totsugeki in chat, let me guess who you played real quick. I hope you had a fun stream. Let me give you a quick shout out. We're in TNS. This is Tampa Never Sleeps. This might be the most stacked weekly tournament of Street Fighter 6. Era is playing Guilty Gear Strive. If you guys like fighting games, you guys like VTubers, you might enjoy Era. I mean, you will enjoy Era for sure. There's not even a might to it. But I hope you all enjoyed Era's stream. Did you have fun with Guilty Gear? Did you have fun with Strive? It has been a long time since I last played Strive. Let me welcome all the raiders. Welcome Meeparipus. It's good to see you. Welcome Wizongus. Welcome Richabus. Welcome Likonoskopsky. Good to see you. Welcome Era, of course. Scoring through more. Welcome Eve Simp. Good to see you. Welcome everyone. Welcome all Era raiders. What character did you play? You gotta be my FGC sensei. I'm learning slowly. Oh yeah, hold on. Oh, they got DQ'd. They got DQ'd. No, man, no. I mean, I kind of expected that, but like, it's kind of sad. If you guys don't know what's going on right now, I'm entering Tampa Never Sleeps. It is a tournament series for every fighting game, essentially, where the strongest people come together in a bracket of 300 to fight each other. My match had a bad connection, and I reported it, and they got DQ'd, so we got, we take those. How are you doing at TNS? I got washed in the real bracket, and I'm in the redemption bracket now. Getting washed is like, that's an overstatement. I played really well. Unfortunately, I was playing against people who were like, they brought their A game. Like I'm playing against people who are significantly higher tiered player than I am, but I did hold them off and I did play very well. Okay, I'm playing Last of the Starks now. Your opponent is setting up a lobby. Nice. And Nelson, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hero Kenzan is coming in. But Ada, if you would like to learn fighting games at any time, I would be more than happy to teach you. When I saw that you were playing Guilty Gear Strive, I almost booted up again. I've the game uninstalled, but I would reinstall it if you would like to learn. I feel like I'd be better teaching Street Fighter than most other fighting games, but they all follow the same rules if they're 2D fighters. Yeah, it sucks for this individual, but again, this is kind of how it is. I have to wait for this person to invite me, though. It says that they're setting up a lobby. She felt the calling to her like the Green Goblin mask. I will DM you later. Please do. Yeah, Baiken is my favorite character, but I've not played her since Season 2. They dropped Season 3, and then I think nobody liked it. And then Season 4, people like it again. Okay, Last of the Starks. You can't scare me with your character choice. I'm gonna give him a good luck, have fun. You can't scare me with your character choice. I'm gonna give this some context. Blanca is a really annoying character. But I beat annoying characters so far today. But Mr. Zing, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. This is my losers round in the redemption bracket. So if I continue on, if I win this one, I continue on in the tournament. If I lose this one, I'm out. Wonka ball. Okay. He goes for throw on wake up. Meaty throws. Plus. He goes for side swaps. I'm blocking the other side next time. I blocked the other side? What the hell? Got him. We can grab the side swap. Walk up throw. Meaty. Good choice there. That was a good choice there. That was his only option. That was his only option. Okay. You must let a child walk before it can learn how to run. You must make mistakes before you understand the answers. Neutral jump. Be patient. There's a monkey among us. I press on plus frames. Command grab. He's going on knowledge checks. He's winning on knowledge checks right now. DP. Crosscut. Good Blanca ball. Ah, I jumped. I jumped and it didn't come out. Blanca's not a monkey though. Look at him, man. He's beating his damn chest. What else would a monkey do? Jump. He's doing a lot of stuff that I'm dropping some fuhas. I think it's because I'm doing down back instead of. In realistic terms, the only thing I could do here is just find a situation. Nice. Find a situation in which I could just keep beating my head against his, and then find the win off of a checkmate. Jump. Blanca ball is so annoying. Holy. Igna, Nano, it's good to see you. Everything well. I'm not going to give him any space here. Pick throw. Lows. Throw. He's not a character that's easy to punish. I have to be very calm against this character. Go. Jump. Overhead. Nice. Good one. Good one. We take this. We take this. We take this. We take this. You're gonna have to fucking earn your win. If you want to fight a tiger as a monkey, you gotta earn your win. I'm a different type of tiger than I was even a week ago. Lows. Get a stock. Tick throw. Good side swap. Is Blanca Ball plus like that? Okay. Jump. I buffered a level 3, but I got too tight. I buffered a level 3 out, but I got too tight. My muscles got too tight there, but I had the answer. Not the SA2. Don't worry. There's still a tiger in this cage. Regardless of whatever this monkey's gonna do, there's still a tiger in this cage. Command grab. Jumping will get you clipped. True. My only chance is the perfect parry. Nice, good perfect parry. So you can't throw his meaty side swap, but it seems like you can jab it. He's doing stuff I've never seen before. Go. Okay. We're both burnt out. You should jump. Throw. Throw loop. Nice. Nice. Good first round. Good first round. Good first round. Drive rush start. Okay, he's plus. I was trying to catch Blanca ball. DI. I'm still trying to catch Blanca ball, but it's not a good idea. Okay. We go into the next one with level 3. This is my lifeline. This last round is my lifeline. I'm not the same tiger I was a week ago. Now hold this mix. I'm holding the mix. This character is a fucking ape. This character's a fucking ape, man. What the hell? I miss. GG's. My mix was crouching medium kick. You obviously missed it because it was crouching light kick. What is that mix, man? GG's. Okay. I feel like a vein pop in my throat. You got some rounds, moral victories. I think I did well. I think I did well. I lost. I didn't take a single set today. Okay, GG's. Let's take a breather. Yeah, I know that's true. Okay. Like, there's nothing I can say. There's nothing I could say. Were all your opponents master? Literally every single one of them. There was not a single opponent who was not mastering today. I'm just holding my head in my hands right now. I've gone 0-3 in person before. Some nights are worse than others. The fucked up part is that I played really well, in my opinion. And I am proud of that. It's not that I played bad and I lost because I played bad. It's that I played well and then every single person I fought was like a cut above. Like, I think that if you went back and reviewed the tapes, this is probably some of the best I've ever played. But every single person I fought was a cut above that. Which is equally, like, reassuring as it is bitter, you know? It's definitely like a bitter pill to swallow. I got 0-2 in the redemption bracket, man. That's like enough to make a grown tiger cry. Deficit, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. The Tekken patch is out and Mother of God. Is it worse than, or is it better? Did they fix anything? Or are people happy with it? We have buffed heat. Tiger, ... No, man, no. Is it really that much worse? Did they ruin it, like, further? No, no, no. Can someone... What happened? Harada, you've done it again. He's clapping in the corner. Did they really ruin the good faith that people have given them for saying that they've, like, apologized for making the game bad? It's broken even more.
Elijah-kun is now...
Elijah-kun, thank you so much for the follow. And Kibo, thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Shadow Geist, welcome, and Elijah Kun, it's good to see you. Welcome Thom 699. Welcome Amora Maril. Welcome Spackle NG. The Stinky Wolf sends her regards. Welcome Com000. Welcome Bellerung. We're just playing in a Street Fighter 6 online tournament called Tampa Never Sleeps.
_000 is now following.
I went some of the best I've ever played. I've done some of the best I've ever played. Let me give you a quick shout out. I really appreciate the raid. Thank you so much, Kibo. It is good to see you. How was your stream today? Unfortunately, my best was not enough today, but I did do good. I did do good. Halo Kino evolved. Let's go. Let's go. Kibo, let's go. Halo Kino evolved. You were playing the best one, man. You were playing the best one. How did you like it so far? Was it fun? And Hoppy Hollow, it's good to see you. In Deficit, welcome. Sikino Kaiji, it's good to see you. Welcome all raiders. I hope you all had a fun time at Kibu's stream. I'm loving it. Let's go. And Barog Link, welcome, welcome. We just completed our run in Tampa Never Sleeps. It is an online tournament for Street Fighter 6. Almost 300 entrants. One of the entrants was the Evo winner for Street Fighter 6, I believe. There were people who are like world-renowned players. I played my best. I lost. I don't want to say I lost hard. I lost in a way where I had to make all of my opponents sweat for their victories. And if you've ever been a competitive person, if you've ever been a competitor, if you've ever tried your best at something and then fell a little bit short, you'd understand the bitterness that comes with this. But there's some hope to it for sure. Because I played significantly better than I did last time I joined. I joined my first time 2 weeks ago, maybe even 3 weeks ago. And it was kind of like a novelty that I was fighting people like, you know, several rank tiers above me and like trying my best against them. I played this one like as a serious competitor, I think. I played this one as a very serious competitor. Regardless of my results, I think that every single person I fought, I had to work hard to win. And that's good enough to me. Yost, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thanks once more for entering tonight. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you coming by. Thank you so much for putting on this tournament every week. It is definitely like a joy to have around. It's nice knowing that there's like all these powerful players, these good players coming around that you could just boot up every week and know that you can fight. It's really cool. I appreciate what you do. I really appreciate what you do. Kibble's got very good in a short time. Very proud of her. What is your favorite weapon so far? Kibble, what is your favorite weapon so far? I'm very partial to the Halo 1 pistol. I think that the Halo 1 pistol is one of my favorite weapons of all time. I've used it like in as many times as they'll give it to me. Pistol's goated? Yes, sir. Pistol is so good. Yes, ma'am. It's my favorite weapon, man. It's dopamine. It's a straight shot of dopamine to the brain of a grunt. You know what I mean? They probably don't appreciate it as much as I do when I'm shooting it, but like I'm sure that, you know, in some capacity they might they could look at the craftsmanship of the gun and be like, you know what? I can't be mad. I can't be mad. I don't know if you saw it earlier, Yost, but I had a moment that was really heartbreaking in the first stream set because I forgot that it was 1st to 3. And the last set, like I did really well my first 2 games. And I was fighting that one High Master Cammy player. My last game, I didn't realize that it was still going and I thought that I made a mistake. And then I dropped it. I stopped playing and I thought that I was over. I was screaming. That was like the loudest I've ever been on stream because when it hit me that it was 1st to 3 and there was one more and that I could have taken back, I was so sad. It was a no bro no moment for sure. We do have a collab coming up. I don't know what the status of our collab is yet. Okay, people are saying we might postpone the collab. If we're postponing the collab, I might just go into some rank now. I feel like we've gotten a lot of good stuff out of this tournament today. I've never seen that Blanca Okazime setup. My last match, I fought against a Blanca. If you've ever played Street Fighter before, and if you haven't played Street Fighter, Blanca is like a green ape with electric powers. Huh? What do you mean the huh for? What are you saying huh for? I don't know when the collab's going on. No one is saying when it's happening. So what is everyone saying huh for, man? Don't give me a huh, give me an explanation. I'm just as huh as you. Huh? Just play ranked until someone streams. Honestly, Gaton, it's good to see you. If you're doing well, I might have to do that. Huh? Hold on, give me a sec here. Give me a sec here. It was by my mistake that I've yet to follow Kibo. Hold on, there we go. I wanted to make sure I did that before I got further into this game here. I also have to turn on my light too. I've been sitting in this room in the dark. Have you guys ever seen Haikyuu before? I talked about it earlier on stream. In the first prelim of Haikyuu, I'm very early on in the series. It shows the characters who lost their first match, and then they were like people life staring off into the sunset, crying manly tears style. That was me in my room, like in pitch darkness during the tournament when I got knocked out. I had a moment to lock it in, and then I like, you know, I sucked the tears back into my tear duct, and then like I said that I gotta keep that hydration on me. Chicken Coop, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused too. Do you get invited to the 2XKO Alpha 2 yet? No, sir. I've not been invited because they're afraid of a tiger like me out there. Hold on, let me actually check the status of my job application. Hold on. They've still yet to say anything. I will be emailing them. I wanted to check because I checked before the tournament and nothing happened. If you guys are unaware, I've applied to a major game studio as someone who's been laid off as a game developer. I have a lot of experience as a game developer, so I applied to a pretty big studio with like lots of benefits. And they told me that they were going to email me back about my interview that I had recently. And I thought the interview was pretty good. They said that they would email me back on Tuesday. I looked down at the corner of my computer and it is currently Wednesday 7:22 p.m. You know, we don't always get these. We don't always take these. My email is like, it's got a warm spot waiting for their reply for sure. Never trust HR to respond in time. The minute that the HR hiring manager started the interview by saying, "Holy fuck, what a week," I then knew that I might not be dealing with like too much alacrity from their end on this little ditty for sure. Oh, as soon as I heard that in my interview, I'm like, I know that they're not going to be sending me an email like lickety split. They're probably going to do it when they can get around to it. Don't feel bad about emailing them either. Yeah, I'm probably going to send them an email being like, hey, just checking in. Hope all is well. Hope you're having a good week. Hope you hire me. I still have like a 3-week process of technical interviews though. I kept checking for an invite all week. Yes, sir. Okay, let's get into some ranked here. Greetings. Yeah, they're going to start the email with greetings. There's going to be a vampire on the other end there. Is Akuma not like the most greetings character? Nice one. Good standing heavy punch. I'm jumping. We might be able to jump on this guy. Walk up throw. Nice. Good medium punch. Wake up DP here. Caught him jumping. That was a DP waiting to happen. Jump again. He goes for a parry on jumping. We might have been perfect parried there. But I think he burned himself out here. If his jump response is the perfect parry, that means that we might be able to get a jump on him pretty consistently because he's not going to go for an anti-air. So if we change up our jump timing. Okay, level 1. I'm burnt out too right now, but we have Okazime. Nice, good drive reversal. Ah, good throw. Okay, let's come back in for another one. After hit, when transitioning into a running motion, the opponent's recovery time has been reduced by 8 frames. What the? Hold on. I've yet to understand what you said there. So from what I've gathered, the patch notes for Tekken 8 are really bad. Okay, be patient. Nice, good light kick there. I've been considering playing Akuma recently because I think he's really cool. But I also know that he's like the best character in the game too. Perfect pair on wake up. I'm having a hard time getting my medium Okazime out here. I tried to neutral jump this. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Dang it, it's good to see you. They are okay. Hold on, what did that mean? They are okay. Perry Bogart speaking to his non-binary friend. They are okay. I know that's like a super punishable target combo there. Nice DP. Yeah, this guy's just like backing off of my Oki pretty hard. Caught him slipping. We take this though. -2. Come on, it's pretty good. I say right now Mai's the best character. I think Mai is like a fine character with the best tools, which is a really strange like distinguishment to make. I can't jump these. I think I used to being able to buffer drive rush from a drive parry by tapping DP after a parry. Dude, look at that dash under, man. Y'all see that dash under? Shit. Belay tech? Back throw? Okay. This is serious now. You ever play Street Fighter 6 with your life on the line? You ever... Did you ever... Oh, brother. I dropped my combo. That was a checkmate situation, but I dropped my combo. I tightened up. I need to keep my hands a bit looser. But I win these. Nice parry! Nice parry. Alright, let's shake on it. Let's shake on it. Back throw? Nice! Good walk back. Oh, good reaction. This is not gonna kill... I might get burnt out though, and all I have to defend myself is a level 3 here. I'm buffering level 3 on wake up. Cause it will win. Oh, never mind. My bad, y'all, my bad. I would have won the game if it wasn't for that meddling combo drop and those pesky kids. That's unfortunate. That's okay though. Wall stagger, huge nerf. Isn't that good? I thought wall stagger was like a big problem. Speech incomprehensible. He just grunts. After a wall, when transitioning into run motion, the opponent's recovery time is 8 frames. So people can get off the wall much easier is what you're saying to me. Blanco was bouncing left to right. No, he was doing tricks on it for sure. Meager insurance of a level 3. That was unfortunate. The drop was something that we could have done very well. He does chip from 7 to 2. Also good. I hate chip damage. Yeah, I think chip damage should be taken away from Tekken. I feel like chip damage is one of the worst additions to Tekken that they've ever done. Blanca doing trick. He was bouncing on it, man. I don't know what else to tell you. What the time to tune back into. I wish that I did not drop that final combo. That would have been a set win for sure. However, like I said again, just like they say in Inner Game of Tennis, a mother teaching their child how to walk can't overcorrect every single thing that the child does and has to let the child make a few mistakes. One of the things that I did there, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but I went for something new. Let's keep it stock. Nice one. Oh, and it was this. I was doing a drive parry OS where I tried to parry and then tap dash after. Nice overhead block. Block this throw. That's something that I think is going to improve my neutral a lot better against zoners. Is if I could do the drive parry OS. And then find the way to just like... Nice jump in. I know this guy jumps now. The first time someone jumps, it's hard for me to react to it because like I'm not expecting a jump. Good sweep. He shimmied. Backdash. Oh, backdash didn't work. I'm not spending here. I'm not spending here yet. I'm not spending just yet. Shit. Okay. I delayed tech. My delayed tech there was just beaten by the immediate button. Okay. Walk up throw didn't work there. What do I need to do against this guy? Okay. Throw. Maybe just do a shimmy. A shimmy or two. A shimmy neutron. Okay. Good TP. He's plus. We punish these. Shimmy. Jump in. Okay. Okay, I could have killed off the super and I forgot exactly how much health he had left. That's my bad. I forgot how much health he had left there. Walk up sweep, you animal? What the hell? You're going to the San Diego Wild Animal Park for that one, brother. Rio players are so funny, man. We got like 10 seconds on the scoreboard and he's already burnt out. Okay, this was his best option. But again, he loses out a lot of drive meter for it. Or not drive meter, super meter. I'm gonna see if we're gonna do a fireball here and I'm gonna try to drive rush off of it. Oh my god, nice one, nice one, nice one. When I do a jump in, instead of going a jump micro walk throw, maybe I should just do jump meaty attacks or jump plus frames. The stock here. Go. No, I'm crashing out at the same time that he did previously. Jump. I don't know what he's doing that for. He's just burning himself out. There we go. I just had to watch his spacing there. Nice CP, thank you, thank you. Devin Ryu is one sweep away from madness. Go. He's doing a lot of blocking against these like mix-ups here. I think that we could just do drive rush throw. Back throw? I think this is a clown game, man. We're both burnt out so quickly into these matches here. Okay. I could have gone for more damage. I had little like situational awareness here, because I think that if I went for a simple Fuha Ender, I would have done enough damage to kill just off the bat. But we are also in enough situations or enough of an advantage there to make a mistake and get through with it. We take those. We take those for sure. I'm playing pretty well. Let me message the group. Tournament over, but I'm just chilling. People happy. No, 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 no. I saw the tide was going down and I said, no, 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 not today. No, sir, not today. You had so much health, meter and health. It was worth doing the easier combo. Yeah, I think that like, I mean, there wouldn't have been too much of a difficulty in executing the harder one, but at the same time, like, punch good. At the same time, it was my situational awareness that stopped me from doing it versus like an actual decision making. Man, you gotta quit this shit. I'm gonna teach you why JP round start jump is a bad idea. I did it once before. You're my second student. You're my second student in SHISHOU's school. Good back throw, good back throw. You okay? Press the wrong button there. Good throw. I delayed my throw a little bit there to stop him from doing something. I thought that he was gonna go for amnesia. I'm gonna teach you to not do this shit, man. It's bumpkiss. It ain't a good idea. It ain't a good idea. Jump. Okay, I don't mind resetting neutral here. Nice one. These canes are always really scary. I'm DPing you back in the corner. I'm keeping you here. This is exactly where I want you to be. Neutral jump. Nice. Good anti-air. Unfortunately, I win. I'm much more confident in the JP matchup now. I understand how this matchup works significantly better. Sogar Rose, thank you so much for stopping by. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow as well. I hope you're having a good night so far. Please don't do... I was gonna say, please don't do it again, man. Kind of good punish counter. Oh, he said he did. It's Kojima. Kojima. Yuke. Yuge. Give me my drive meter back, man. Oh, nice break there.
Is now following.
Shimmy. Keep him down. Oh, nice break there. I'm in the corner. He's gonna start pressing. Oh shit, he can react. No, man, no. He may be playing an old man, but he's not playing like it. Kadoichi, it's good to see you. Everything on the Bleach OST is one of the greatest anime OSTs known to man. I'm not gonna let him take this back. Okay, so Hideo can't be dashed through. That's good to know. UK Mugash can be dashed through. Portal can sometimes be dashed through. Fireball. Good anti-air. I'm trying to keep my ground here. Trying to keep my ground here. Cut. Hold on. Now I feel like number one. Shining bright for everyone. Knowledge check. Okay, nice one. He passed the knowledge check. That win. That win. I took this. I saw it coming. I saw it coming. I'm using my lifeline. Eat dirt, brother. Eat dirt. But Kadoichi, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. She's just making up names, man. That's what he's saying. He's saying Mugash. Yuge. Can't you hear him? Oh shit, I didn't press a button. I just kind of let him do that. Shimmy? He's always ready for these delay techs, man. I think it's just natural. Jump. Good anti-air. Go. Jump. Okay, he's ready for this. Nice. Whip punish. We still take this and we maintain our streak too. Fat W? Yes, sir. I know that's true. Yeah, the Bleach OST is done by the same person that did the Evangelion OST. And essentially for the Bleach OST, they said, do whatever the fuck you want. Make that shit bang. Make that shit bang. And you know what? Yes, sir. That is what he did. Are you already out? I really don't like the verbiage of already. I really don't like the verbiage of already. Chilean, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I was in it for like 2 hours. Maybe 1 hour. Okay, our jump in has been blocked. This person is insane. This person is playing a little bit silly with it, which means that all we have to do is just watch what they do. He's doing donkey kick from full screen away. Alright, there's the DP. Here comes DP again. Oh shit, nice one. I canceled too early here. I started with the tournament? Yeah, the tournament was what I started with today. I did pretty well though, regardless. This person's a maniac, man. This person's a maniac, man. It's always the Ryus that play like this. Donkey kicking spacing is based on what champions do. Okay, well we know what type of person this is. I think that if I know the type of player I'm fighting, all it takes is just a little bit of gumption and knowledge and just like waiting to see what they do to be able to deal with them better. He doesn't want to be put in the corner like any means necessary. Okay, we burn him out here. Shit. What did he mash after all that, man? What are you mashing? What the hell? Huh? What the hell was he doing after all that? It said counter hit. What are you doing after that? He's doing tricks on it, man. I'll let him waste an EX soon. Yeah, there's the EX waste. Essentially what I want to do here is just hold space until he jumps at me. Okay. It is kind of hard to beat players like this. I think, well, I'm spending. I've already gone into burnout. I don't want to stay too long against this guy in the corner here like this. I want to get more of my gauge back. The burnout was the mistake. Jump. There we go. The burnout was the mistake. The super was purposeful because I knew that it was going to keep me alive for a little bit longer. Wake up 2MK is crazy. That's what I'm saying, man. Ryus are insane. Wake up DI. What is happening? I'm fighting for my life out here. What was the drive reversal from? Drive reversal after jumping. Go crazy. Alright, bait DP. As a DI. I want a DI here. Okay, he's got reactions. He's got reactions. She showed 3 exclamation marks. Yes, sir. Thank you. Does he know about this? Does he know? Does he snow? Okay, I was gonna walk up throw. I'm kind of rushing in now. Okay, he's going psycho mode on it still. Level 3? Or level 1? There you go. I knew that he really wants to use any tool in his arsenal to stop me from getting in. And he only had one left, which was his super. With punish? Jimmy? Okay. Caught him slipping. Okay, there's the level 1 again. Again, burnout wasn't precisely exactly what I wanted to do here. I think I also just wasn't aware of my meter dependency. I didn't realize that I had less than 3 stocks here of meter. I think that they just don't know that wake up DP is like the answer. Is this still tournament? No, it's not still tournament. I got kicked out of tournament. I lost tournament. But I do feel better about playing in this rank now. I feel better about playing in this rank now after all this. After all this. I think he's trying to do wake up drive reversal. But he keeps mistiming it. Can't he just do wake up DP? Isn't that... The training is paying off? I think so too. I think so too. You're too dependent on DRC, but that's common in this game. It forces you to abuse it. What I'm trying to get out of DRC is shimmy situations or strike throw. I think that I should be waiting till like I have like 4 or more bars to do it. Like I don't think I should be doing it when I could be burnt out by like a person taking their turn back. They killed Reina? What the fuck? Everybody's coming at me with like more horror stories about how the patch is. JK law? Okay. Okay, so give me the rundown. Give me the no nuance, yes or no. Is it worse or better? Luke time. Oh, good shimmy. Good throw. It's better? Some people are saying it was worse. Shimmy? Luke is another character that I think maybe if I played him a bit, I'd understand him significantly better. Because he is just a Shoto. But again, like... He's a Shoto with some damn long limbs, man. Alright, nice TP. Okay, he sniped me. Drive rush throw. Drive rush low. Good light punch there. Okay. There's a jump in. Oh no. Beast mode, baby. Hit me with the damn beast mode, baby. Not baby steps, but crawling towards the right direction. Jin / Lars nerfed. Yes, sir. We love to hear that. That's what we love to hear, man. That's what we love to hear. Okay, we have 2 stocks here. He's plus. Back throw. I feel like Jury especially like is a character that makes me really want to drive rush as much as possible. Because I wasn't drive rushing before. And it made it so that like I was giving up a lot of momentum. Pretty heavily. There you go. I was giving up a lot of momentum pretty heavily as a jury player because I wasn't just raw drive rushing with buttons. Like there's a time and place for it. It's a tool in your arsenal. You know what I mean? Like you could say doing it all the time is bad, but not doing it all is like just as bad as not using the weapon to begin with. You know what I mean? I wonder if I can just DI at him. Maybe in a pressure string. Like when he tries to sandblast. If I see his arm go back, I might DI at him. Never mind. He's gonna hit me with the Pale Rider in a second. Jump. I'm dead. I draw my combo. I draw my combo. Don't DI the knuckle. Just take your turn back after sandblast. Okay. Emergency patch is equivalent to pulling the knife out of someone and trying to get them to the hospital before they bleed out as opposed to letting them bleed out on the sidewalk. Okay, that makes sense. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, there's definitely an autopilot aspect to it when I'm low that like makes me want to drive rush cancel to get a mix-up situation. Like, I don't think I need to drive rush here. Because now I'm losing the drive battle. And I have to take it back as fast as possible. It's just resource management is difficult in this game. That's like the long and short of it. You know what I mean? The better you manage your resources, the more you can be an oppressive player. But it's the hardest part of the game. Because it's the most Street Fighter 6 specific part of the game. I think this might be one of the most resource heavy games that I've played. In terms of just how you're supposed to manage it. Nice, nice, nice. The other part that I find hard is anti-airing. That's the other part that I find really hard. I dropped my combo again, man. A sucker is born once a day. Don't tell me he's gonna level 2 this. Okay, yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm fine. That win. I take this. Do you play Blaze Blue? I played Blaze Blue for cumulatively like 2 days. I played Blaze Blue because it was the only like stopgap between Guilty Gear Strive. And then I realized that the game is like a little too whack for me. Blaze Blue is pretty cool. I don't have a problem with it. It's just not my type of game. Because I don't really like anime fighters at this point in my life. I don't like tag fighters. I don't like anime fighters. I like Street Fighter. So he's -3 when he does a knee. Because that was something that was tripping me up previously when we fought another Luke in ranked. Supposed to be parry. Wake up DP here. Nice. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't want to get burnt out here, but it's kind of like the only thing we could do. Punish counter. Waited for low. So I can get a punish counter on that hit there. Why is he teleporting? Why is this motherfucker teleporting? Did you guys see that? He's plugging. He's plugging himself. He's plugging himself. I don't like SF6. I like SF6. I think this game's sick. I think it's more sick than most other modern fighting games. I think it might be more sick than all other modern fighting games, in my opinion. Although I do think Uni 2 is pretty cool. Man, I can't hear this song without thinking about Dylan Guptill. Dancing in a... What the fuck? Dancing in a public park to it after making the top 10 hottest Sonic female characters video. Shimmy? I thought I still had level 3 there. My bad. There you go. Modern fighting games suck? I don't think they suck. I don't think modern fighting games suck in my opinion. I just think that like there's a design philosophy that differs from old games. It's hard for me to say that they suck. Awesome, that's the goat. Yes, sir. Thank you, thank you. It's hard for me to say that I think modern fighting games suck. I think that it's the design philosophy of everything around the game that is quite difficult for me to appreciate. Absolutely, thank you for the water too. Much appreciated. Let me take a drink of water. DLC characters that you can't lab against unless you pay $5 or like the $30 for the pass where you get early access. That sucks. Updates that are too half-hearted or they go too far kind of suck. Because lots of old games kind of suck, but we just like accept what they are. Like I think if Third Strike came out today, I don't think people would think it's as good as they do now. Because Third Strike is full of bugs. It's full of like weird situations. The top tiers are super oppressive. Like I think that people would have the same complaints of Third Strike that they would have now of other games. It's just it came out earlier and we had a different paradigm of thinking about video games. You know, if Street Fighter 2 came out now, everybody would be like, "This game fucking sucks," and a lot of people do think that way. I think the thing I dislike about some modern fighters is the homogenous feeling of certain game plans. Yeah, I feel like that's the big issue I see in this game. Is that very few characters do anything else besides like shimmy around in neutral, trying to score a counter hit, and then like throw loop you. It's most characters do that in this game, but I find that there's more to it once you get to a high enough level from just watching the game. Jump slop, parry slop, yes sir. FGC players hate fighting games in general. I think most people just don't understand what they like, or they put their this might be a little friend who's too woke. This might be a little bit like too into the weeds of the psychology of it. Fighting games make you put your own ego on the line so much. I was experiencing this like 30 minutes ago in tournament. I had like a huge ego drop because of it, where like I did play better and I do see my own improvement, but I did maybe the worst I've ever done in tournament before in terms of like number data. You know, like I've done better in tournament by playing worse is what I mean to say, which means my opponents were significantly better than normal. And And I think that like putting your ego on the line in these games makes it so that you have a very like intrinsic reaction to them that you can then justify with like reasonable like answers. Like you could say, I don't like how the game's homogenized. I don't like how every game now is like very aggressive. Or like I don't like how X or Y is packaged. But I think at the heart of it, it's easy to say I don't like this game when you have to put your ego on the line so frequently that it then becomes bruised when the things you don't like become apparent. You know what I mean? That's kind of like how I see it. The LTG good ending route. As long as... Oh no, Chilean. I don't know how to tell you this, man. I don't know how to tell you this, man. I'm not gonna say it. I think that's like a whack way of looking at it. That's not the friend that's too oak. No, that's just my vocal stim. Did we tell him? You gotta chill, man. Shimadas, don't fucking hit me with the ... You try to take a crack at it, wise guy. You take a crack at it, wise guy. Sionnach is good to see you. I'll be doing well. I played very well. I just went 0-2 and then 0-2 yet again. I went 0-2 in the main bracket and I went 0-2 in the sub bracket because every player I fought was a master rank player with more like knowledge about the game. But I made them fucking work for it for sure. I made them work for it. Like if you were seeing what the games were, you would have said, oh no, that makes sense. I thought TNS was stacked in numbers. TNS is stacked in numbers. It was 300 people entering this bracket, which is insane. Putting Chilean versus Shimada on first stream. Yes, sir. Yeah, it was almost 300 players this time. If she accepts gift from Brazil, no, man, no. Never mind. You can take it. You can take it. I think that like fighting games are easy to criticize because let's take a look at what you're doing. You're paying $60 usually for a game that will then bruise and batter your ego over and over again. And your choices are either accept the game as it is, find something you genuinely dislike about the game, and then like find something else to play or like get used to it. Or you keep playing it and then you lose the things that you don't like. And then your ego being on the line then magnifies it 100-fold. You know what I mean? RG stand up. Also, Evermore, it's good to see you. I will bet on SHISHOU with all my funds. Always been on SHISHOU. Always been on SHISHOU. You on 1600, 1700 MR? That was like practically like most of the people I was fighting, I think. I fought one 1300 person. And I think that was the person that... No, that was the person I think that got DQ'd. Because the connection was a little too dog water. Shimada hate life, but love you. That's so cool. Life is full of great things, I think. I think life is full of great things. I think you just have to reach out and grab it. You do what I do and play fighting games high as fuck and enjoy life. You want to know why I don't smoke or drink? JosabelleDemon Prime, it's good to see you. You want to know why I don't smoke or drink? It's because it makes me worse at video games in general. And I don't like feeling like I'm out of my own control because I play video games all the time. That's why I don't smoke or drink ever. It's not because I believe in any sort of abstinence towards like substances. Because it's like, do whatever you want. But I hate playing poorly because I'm out of my mind. Also, Turn Left Man, it's good to see you. About a decade ago, I really tried to get into fighting games, but the constant getting pummeled isn't what's fun for casual. I think some people like that though. Yeah, you just have to get used to it. Like, if I was me, maybe like a year, 3 years ago. Also, Joe, it's good to see you. The results of today's tournament, I wouldn't even like thought about my own actions. I would have thought only about the results and I would have been salty for like 3 days. I was salty for like the approximate time of like 30 minutes. And like in my mind, the goal is like a net zero amount of salt, which is impossible. And I think that's something I need to contend with my own personal being. But 30 minutes felt like a long time in my brain. But in the actuality of everything, I think there are many people who went 0-2 this tournament and they're like punching their monitor right now. I lost the things that annoyed me, like Cammy level 3 on Wake Up. But other than that, like I just got over it after a set amount of time. Because then I saw that I did much better. And then after that, I figured that I can take what I did and then improve upon it over time. AJ Blues, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And Savannah, it's good to see you too. For me, it's not about winning, it's about improving. I think so too, but like losing is just this. If you're a competitive person like me, there's no losing without a sting of bitterness to it. Not everyone is the same, and you might disagree with me. And if you do, I respect your mental. But I think that there's no losing without a hint of bitter sting to it. But it's how you use it after. Cause like I'll be salty for a bit. I'll complain. I'll say head ass things. I think everyone who's been here for more than like a few months knows that like if I lose to something particularly annoying, I will say something that's like not true, or like I'll say something that's obviously a scrub quote. But that's just because I'm vocalizing my thoughts as they occur to me and not necessarily like putting them through the food processor first. Every loss is going to sting just a little bit as part of life. Yes, sir. That's why you get back up and do it again. Sorry to hear about the rough run for TNS. I'll take a quick look at your matches and add footnotes later on. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you, Joe. That's very kind of you. I would appreciate anyone who wants to give their thoughts on it for sure. I think that I played much better. I made some fatal errors for sure. I made some combo drops. I think with tournament nerves as like the base case of this situation, I played much better. I know sim racing, I'm having a bad race. I just lock in and focus on finishing. Focusing on improving over winning is healthier mindset. Yeah, I think so too. That's why in situations where I think I know like I'm up against someone who's going to beat me 10 games straight, instead of focusing on trying to like make a miracle happen and win, I just focus on trying something new and seeing if it works. I can't comment on it since I'm a scrub. Everyone's got similar experiences in life. It's just by different degrees. I think I like fighting games, but the controls are too uncomfortable for me right now. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to wrap my brain around because I've been used to a fight stick for enough time now to not quite get it. If you put me on a pad, I would have a hard time. I've just been used to what fighting on a fight stick feels like for too long, that it is hard for me to put my mind in that headspace. But I think you just get used to it over time. Playing team games made me feel like there was no competitive integrity when even the best players in the world can drop games because of the factors outside of themselves. I mean, like, yeah, there's always something to it, you know? Like, you could say, like, 500 different things that I had a mental stack for. Like, one of my mental stacks is, like, waiting on my response for my interview. One of my mental stacks is, like, I want a job. One of my mental stacks is, like, are we doing the collab? I'm, like, going too late into it. But I'm sure whoever I was fighting had, like, 500 different things that they were thinking about. The point is that we both have to bring our A game despite all of our circumstances. And, like, not every person you fight will represent their A game in your fight with them. I'm kind of just grumpy about all video games right now, and I'm taking it out on fighting games. Yeah, fucking push that fighting game into a locker. Tie his shoes together. Look at that Guild Digger Strive. Tie his shoes together and push him over. Give him a wedgie. I like chess and Go. They don't change from year to year. Wait till they do an update to chess, man. They're going to add a fog of war and randomized placements. They're going to have American chess and it's going to have fog of war and randomized like piece placements. Lots of genres suck right now. I don't think genres suck right now and I don't think games suck right now. I just think that business practices suck right now. I think that like for every example you can pull up of a bad modern video game, you can pull up an equally bad example of a game from 20 years ago. It's just they were not attached to bad business practices at the same time. Now, are good games sometimes getting worse? I think so, for sure. But I also think that there are a lot of good games out there that are, like, still holding steady. Just play good games that you like. Yes, sir! Like, I think that, you know, Horse Armor definitely did some damage to the world. And if I can go back in time, I would, like, put Todd Howard in a headlock before he can charge $5 for a cosmetic armor for a horse. Because he opened Pandora's box. Fortnite's still on top of the world. It's the best game for a reason, man. It's the best game for a reason. It's really hard to support SF6 for me because that shit is expensive and they don't deliver what I want. Yeah, I think that like I dropped the game for a while just because of the lack of costume support and they were hammering out content for people who like are not me and are not most people I know. So it's hard to be enthusiastic about the game. But now when I play it, like I mean, what I'm comparing it to is Tekken 8. And let's just say that they're doing a worse job at delivering the content for the people that like the game. If you stick to games made prior to 2006, you can't lose. I mean, some of them are some stinkers. Let's not get lost in the weeds here. The devs that did that regret it, apparently. Honestly, you know what? Fair enough. They get the pass. They can live life Oppenheimer style if they want to. But 10 bucks, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Can't wait for GTA 6 to be $100. I think Nintendo is out of their mind with the surge pricing. Because now Nintendo is doing what's effectively surge pricing for video games, but like in terms of what they see the actual value is. Which, like, I understand at a base level. Like, it makes sense to me at a base level. But at the same time, like, it's an evil wrought onto this world. As bad as cosmetics are, we have annual sports games and COD. Yes, sir. I mean, that's the thing, too. At least we don't have annual Street Fighter. That's like $70 per release. And then, like, the last game is, like, made obsolete because it's not, like, the servers get taken down because it's too many licenses to support. You know? Like, I'm glad that we have a game that's, like, made to last 10 years minimum. Because I think Street Fighter 6 is going to last 10 years. I think we're going to get Street Fighter 7 in, like, 10 years from now. I don't think we're getting Street Fighter 7 anytime soon. We're going to get Street Fighter 7 in a long time. We're going to get Street Fighter 7 after, like, Season 6. Because Street Fighter 6 is such a massive success. And lots of people really like the game. Lots of people get into it daily. And it's one of the few games where, like, you can actually get casuals to play it, and then they'll stick around with, like, some level of, like, neuroplasticity. Because when you get a beginner to play Guilty Gear Strive, man, and then they get fucking Tatsugeki, then they get counter hit by Mai, and they get fucking Venom set up, I don't think they're going to stick around for too long. But if you put two people into one game who are both shitters together, and they're swinging, like, fireballs at each other, and then one of them gets, like, a DP on accident, like, you can have some fun with that, man. You can have some fun with that for sure. It's just there's a big enough player pool that, like, you can actually sustain every level of play. You're giving me flashbacks of EA saying that there will be 10-year roadmap for Anthem. No, man, no. Switch 2 will make some money that they still don't have. I'm still shocked that, like... Do you guys think that the Switch 2 is going to, like, be the genesis of new costumes? And Resilient, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I wonder if Switch 2 is going to be, like, what actually generates the impetus to put new costumes in the game, because there's going to be a lot of casuals in the game. He already said that summer's new costumes. So they're coming with the patch. They're changing all the schedule in year 3. Okay, thank God. I want them to take away the avatar pass. I don't want any more avatar passes. I'm done with them. They can add like a generalized battle pass if they want to. And I know I'm giving them too much credit for this. Back to home, brother. Did Shimada become the queen of TNS? I did my best. I did my best. I did pretty good. I will come back next time. I'll come back next time. I think I had a big chance with City of the Wolves. It's a fun old game design with modern quality of life. It's hard for me to even say that City of the Wolves has modern quality of life. It's got modern netcode. But the quality of life is like very low. In my opinion, at least for City of the Wolves. Because like the training mode's really bad. A lot of like the menuing is really annoying. Like the quality of life is like very low comparative to other games. But the game is fun. Patch Fire or whatever they said on Twitter. I mean in gameplay, but the menu is shit. I agree. Yeah, no, training mode is poop from a butt. For sure. It's poop from a butt. There's gonna be lots of casuals until Jaewon gets his hands on them. The Wazzler is coming through, man. The Wazzler is coming through. Unfortunately, with how popular the avatar customizations is in Asia, I doubt it. Do you guys think that like they'll be able to pull people off Street Fighters or Monster Hunter Wilds to like just work on this game too? Yeah, quality of life was definitely something I feel spoiled for in Street Fighter 6. Because when I play Under Night 2, as someone who thinks that game's cool but doesn't know how to play it, the fact that like my game will crash when I tab out makes me want to rip my hair out, man. That shit makes me want to rip my hair out. Because I want to change my music. I want to like look at something real quick. I want to tab out. I want to look at something else. Please save Dragon's Dogma 2. Save the Soul Society. Don't worry. It's going to get like a DLC in like 2 years. And then everybody's going to be like, I've always been a Dragon's Dogma 2 fan. I've always been a Dragon's Dogma 2 believer. I like that game. I think it's really good. I think it's obviously you can't compare it to the game that got like full life support after. I mean, you can because they could have just put it in the game to begin with, but like, other than that, like, I think if you made an equivalent update to the game, it would be very good. Switch to beta SF6 was on Bison's patch, so they've been working on it for a long time. Please don't pull people off wilds. I need more than 10 monsters. They could just like port the world's models in, you know? They could just keep porting world's models in and then just like iterate off that. The game runs on DX9 still. There's workarounds on that though. You can use Special K with DG Voodoo and funnel into DX11. Then you get borderless full screen with independent flip. Does French bread know how to make like new games? Or are they still like 80-year-old cafe workers still making Coke the old-fashioned way? Mercurio, thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated. It's good to see you. Sorry, they don't got internet. Mercurio, it's good to see you. How was your stream? Welcome, welcome. What were you up to? Were you also playing Street Fighter today? Yes, sir. I hope you had a fun stream. Thank you so much for the raid. It's very nice to see you. Welcome, Angie Core. Welcome, Mercurio, of course. Welcome for the raid. I hope you had a fun time. Some people wanted the old-fashioned way. I mean, the game does feel really fun. The game feels fun. It feels good to play. If you play it offline, it's a blast for sure. If you play it online, then it's like you're taking your life into your own hands because there's like only 100 people playing online. Multi-Lumina inherits the issues from it, and then it inherits like the inherited issues from Lumina. Like it's like issues all the way down. It was fun. You had a good time. Let's go. Who do you play in Street Fighter 6? What is your main in Street Fighter 6? I'm playing a bit of ranked. I played a bit of tournament earlier. And then I got knocked out, but I played very well. I'm very happy with my results. Or at least happy with like what I did to get the results. But now we just played a little bit of ranked because I'm supposed to have a collab soon. I think that like all my collab friends are they're dead and gone. They're dead and gone. I don't know what they're up to. Marisa's your main, but you're really vibing with Cammy. Let's go. I want to play a bit of Cammy at some point, but I think I might switch to Akuma. Cleo will be missed. They fucking got her, man. The wallabies ate her internet, dude. I was kicking Yozo and they ignored me. They're probably like as confused as all of us. I was playing Terry and Maya. Gasman, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You kicked my ass the whole time. Maya's a character that I keep thinking about going back to because like she looks really fun. But at the same time, like I'm also scared that she's gonna cover for too many weaknesses that I have, that I won't learn anything, you know, because she's really good. And I'm scared that if I play her too much, I might over-rely on her good moves, and then I won't know how to play the game as is. But I'm also saying, like, I should play Akuma, so who knows what is the truth? Who knows what the truth is, man? Who knows what the truth is? Because Akuma is, like, pretty straightforward. He's just good. You know? He's just, like, really good. I don't know if you learn wrong by playing Akuma. But Brahm FGC and Gazma, thank you for the follow as well. It's good to have you guys here. Terry does look really fun, but he's an SNK character, so I don't know exactly, like, how much you can take from him. Akuma does feel really strong. He's so good, man. He's, like, the best character in the game. At least you learn Fireball game with Akuma. Yeah, that's the thing with Juri's Fireball is that, like, it's very difficult to use Juri's Fireball in a way that feels substantial in a Fireball war because it's so low to the ground that it goes under. But that means you can't contest Fireballs, and if someone's Fireball is faster, like, you have to really find the time to put one out. You know? It stops people from throwing more Fireballs out, but you have to find the time to do it to begin with. That's the point for effort. Is going to see you. I hope you're doing well. So is Mai. Yeah, Mai's really busted too. I think Mai's getting nerfed. She's too simple. They might just switch her strengths and buff her around the clock. I feel like if they just made Mai like more well-rounded instead of just like so good at offense, it should be fine. Or at least they nerf OD Fan in some capacity. Because like I feel like every time you tweak any aspect of this game, it does get really scary. Which is why I think they haven't done too many like sweeping buffs. Have I ever done Akuma's ranked matches yet? I'm not doing them now. I'm not doing them now. I'm for sure not doing them now. I just want to know if I've ever done them before. I don't think I have. I think it came out when I quit the game. Let's just play all the control type the characters. I'm not going to make the same mistake by playing ranked as Akuma before learning how to play him. Because that was the mistake I made with, let's see here. With Mai. Where's Mai? So I made the same mistake with Mai. I didn't know how to play her. I wasn't sure what I was doing. I was very clueless. And then I got placed into silver. And then my main jury is diamond. And I didn't know what I was doing. You like the bathrobe costume? Which one's the bathrobe costume? Which one's the bathrobe costume? Is it this one? No, this one's sick, man. What do you mean you like this one? It's sick. This is a sick costume, man. He's an Oni. He's a demon. It's cool. He's coming out of the shower. Yeah, he's gonna fucking clean you up, man. He's gonna wash you. Let's see what my Ken costumes are like. I like this Ken. Waiki Ken is pretty cool. I like Violent Ken too. Maybe I'll play Ken too at some point. Because Ken players always seem like they're having the most fun in the game. Ken players and Blanca players always feel like they're having the most fun in the game for sure. He does look like he's got Dante's face model. The throw Lupin demon. No, little German boy. Don't go into the corner against the Kuma. He's throw Lupin demon in there. Manon's plat 1. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to come back to Manon. I think these are the only characters I've ever played in ranked before. Judy. I like Ken in 5. I picked him up specifically because Monster Hunter costume. Yeah, I feel like as soon as they start adding these crossover costumes, like the game's gonna feel so much better. Or at least it's gonna look more fun. Because from the outset, seeing every character look the same, like it makes me not feel particularly invested in like the individual players. But having every player have a costume color combination like feels really cool. And I also really like having just like, you know, some days I want to play sports costume. Some days I want to play like the delinquent jury costume. Some days I want to play like the regular jury costume. Like there's lots of different things to it that like I like having the variety. That's why sometimes I play costume 3 and sometimes I play costume 2. I don't particularly vibe with costume 1 even though I think it's really good design. It's just not for me. Hovering over Guile? No sir. Not today. I don't know about all that is what I'm saying here. I'm not sure about all that. I'm not done yet. I don't think I'm going to be playing Guile anytime soon. That's just the life I'm not willing to lead. Okay, I want to see something real quick. I'm very hungry. And I was not planning on streaming for too long today. So I'm going to send you guys off to my dear friend KK Slipper, who I will be collabing with possibly soon. I still don't know yet. It's kind of up in the air whether or not we're collabing today because lots of like mitigating circumstances has prevented this from occurring. However, there's more streams this week. There are more streams this week, so I hope you guys look forward to them. We have Cinderella Grey in the dojo tomorrow. We're going to be watching Cinderella Grey, the new Uma Musume series. We're going to watch episode 2 in the Discord. If you guys have not seen the Discord, here it is. They never play in Monhan. I know that's right. So here's the Discord. If you guys have not followed my Twitter, always appreciate follows over there so you can get up-to-date information. Here's my Twitter as well. Let's see if we can look at the scheduler, the ledger. Here it is. Yeah, we're going to be doing rematch on Saturday. That is the next game in stream. We're going to be playing the new soccer game. It is the new football game by the creators of Sifu. If you've never played Sifu, it was nominated for Best Fighting Game of the Year like 2 years ago. It almost won because its competition was multiverses. So maybe this could be the best fighting game of the year. We're going to be playing some football. Let's go River FC. Let's go River FC. We're going to be playing some football. We're going to be scoring some damn goals. We're going to be, come on, England, come on. If you guys have the beta pass, we can play together. If you do not have the beta pass, you can become the coach. You can teach me how to play football together. People River. Where is it, Shisho? I'm sorry, I'll add it soon enough. But Otsutora! Otsutora! Thank you everyone for stopping by today. Thank you everyone for cheering me on in the stream. Thank you everyone for cheering me on in the tournament. It was a very good tournament today. I feel very good about it. We're going to be playing more soon. Otsutora!